And once again, heartbreaking final moment fashion, 27-23. The Tigers led until there was under a minute to play. And wow, they have smoke when they run out of this thing. Look at that.
Yeah, they got it going on, man.
The folks here at Sherwood, they have an inflatable tunnel they run out of, and they have red smoke as they run out of the tunnel. I've never seen that before. But then the Tigers got things rolling as they hosted Lone Jack with Kingsville and handled them with ease, you could say, 43-0.
Yes.
The Tigers won that one, and then last week played host to Buffalo. Another win, this time 28-0. So the Tigers' last two games, they have outscored their opponents 71-0 coming into this game. Jason, that seems pretty decent.
And they're still and gave up 0 points in the last 2 weeks as well, which is another great thing to see on the defensive side of the ball for Versailles.
Once again, this is the Winter Shelton Real Estate pregame show, and we'll dive into Sherwood's schedule and how they got here in just a moment. But first, it is that time where we get to catch up with head coach Warren Seitz, the Versailles Tigers. That is part of the Dunn Real Estate Coaches interview. I asked Coach Seitz how the Tigers looked going into tonight's game.
Good. We gained a lot of confidence over the last couple of weeks, especially defensively, getting a couple shutouts at home. So, our practices have been good, so we're looking to bring it on the road and see if we can continue with some success.
Now, districts get started next week. Your boys will have a home game, which is always a big thing. But how important is it to close out the regular season with a win to carry that momentum?
Oh, for sure, it will be important, and plus it would get us over 500. And, that's obviously been one of the goals. So it's a big game for us to build a little momentum and just to win another football game.
What do you know about Sherwood?
Sherwood, they will pass some, but they really rely on the running back, number 22. They showed some different formations depending on defense over the last few weeks. Defensively, they'll mix it up a little bit. But they got some kids that'll come up and hit you, so we'll have to play.
After an hour and a half bus ride to get here, how important is it for your kids to come out strong early?
It's important because, again, the confidence factor, when you come out strong early and like we've done the last couple of weeks, get ahead is always important for the confidence, and then the ball starts to roll after that.
All right, you've got a full season under your belt now. What do you want to see out of your kids, not only tonight, but going into postseason play?
Defensively, continue to play aggressive and tackle. We've missed a lot less tackles this year. We've been playing a lot better defensively. Offensively, consistency, our run game has been okay, but I'd really like to see the completion percentage of Fletcher go up. And so hopefully we can hit some passes tonight and make some big plays again.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes have been a part of the Lake area. They've seen the communities grow. They've seen the communities change, but one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping the schools a source of pride for the area, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie and Kidwell Granite Works.
What a game. It's 4th and goal. Winter Shelton drops back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Shelton bootlegs. He keeps it. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown!
When it comes to winning and real estate, there's one team crushing the competition. Winter Shelton Real Estate Group.
Shelton is crushing it.
Look them up online and Facebook.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
And we are back at Sherwood High School getting ready for tonight's matchup between the Sherwood Marksmen. Oh, yeah, it's on the side of the building. Okay, I've been saying Marksmen, and I wasn't completely certain.
Is it Marksmen or Woodsmen?
No, it's Marksmen. I mean, they might be
right.
Woodsmen, too. I don't know what they do in their free time.
I think I'm thinking Robin Hood, Sherwood Forest.
Wow, there's a bell going on now?
Yeah, that's where I got the woods from. I kept thinking of Sherwood Forest.
I get it.
I thought I saw that on our new banner in the gym, but...
Well, it should be a fun matchup tonight, the Marksmen and the Tigers. We got to hear from Coach Warren Seitz. I apologize. Normally I come out of the coach's break and say something, but we came out of the coach's break right into the national anthem. That doesn't come over the headsets great. But, Jason, let's go ahead and take a look at Sherwood and how they got to this point in the season. For the Marksmen, they come in with a record of 2-6. They opened up the season with a loss to Holden, 55-14. They followed it up with a loss to Butler, 28-6. They then defeated Carrollton, who was 0-8 on the season, 30-6. 6. They then lost to Warsaw 26-14. So we were talking about this in the break. I mean, that's a competitive game with a very good Warsaw squad.
I mean, even that Butler game, I mean, you're talking an 8-0 Butler team. And, I mean, they've been very competitive against two teams that we lost by over 22. So,
and then you look at Buffalo defeated Sherwood 28-6. Stockton with Sheldon defeated Sherwood 26-22. So that game was a toss-up. Sherwood, then lost to Eldorado Springs 44-8 before picking up a win over Russellville 48-0. I don't know really much of anything about Russellville to know, what that really means or what to think of that. But nonetheless, that puts them at 2-6 on the season. And a big thing to look at here is the district standings. How big of an impact tonight's game is. Now, the one thing we know for certain, next week, Versailles will be at home hosting a district game. Jason, last year we sat in a booth and talked about how the Tigers have to get kids to come out, or we don't know if we're going to have a team next year. And now they have a chance to finish the season over 500 and hosting a district game. That's amazing.
Host a district game, and maybe with a little luck here, we get a couple games in the districts. We have a very good shot to have a winning season. And when you look at, how we played this year, Colton, we could very easily be coming into this game with 6 wins now.
Absolutely. And looking at the way the district lays out, if things stopped today, if this game didn't take place, it would be Versailles hosting Cole Camp in the opening round, while South Callaway hosts North Callaway. That'd be kind of odd. And then Warsaw hosting Carrollton. But I don't necessarily believe that's how it's going to end. South Callaway, I don't remember the team. They have a matchup against a bigger school with a good record tonight, and it's only a 2-point difference between South Callaway and Versailles. If South Callaway would drop that game and the Tigers would win here tonight, I believe the Tigers would jump over South Callaway into the 3 seed and play host to North Callaway next week.
I think that's how, like I told you on a text today, this stuff's hard to figure out sometimes, but I believe you're right on that.
There are so many little things that go into it. The Tigers Misha also figures in random things like strength of schedule, and you've got to do a whole math equation to add, subtract everything together. There's like 5 different columns, and you get bonus points for playing up. I also learned that you only can gain a maximum of 13 points. Anything over
that
13.
Way you don't try to go just blowing everybody out. But to make it real simple, Versailles needs to win by 13 and South Callaway needs to lose. That's the best scenario right there.
And it becomes really interesting as to what happens next for the Tigers then because of that, as I'm having to switch things up. What on earth happened here? That's a little odd. I'm not sure what I've done here, so I'm going to try to fix that. And, oh, my goodness, I have really broke everything thus far. I'm pretty impressed with myself for that. Wow.
You went all out.
Man, if I'm going to break something, I'm going to break it right. Let me tell you. Oh, okay, now I think I've got it fixed. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. It's not a football game if I don't break something. We're going to go ahead and take this time to go to the Dunn Real Estate. Excuse me, I'm mixing up sponsors now. We're going to go to the Danner Roofing coin toss, which we just had, and I completely missed. Well, a coin was flipped.
I did too. I was watching you
break things,
break the computer.
It's what I do, man. We all have certain skills in life, and mine is breaking.
Brittany's fault. She had the camera on it. She didn't even see it.
Sherwood's going to get offense.
Sherwood's what?
Turn on offense.
Sherwood got the ball.
All right. Well, thanks to our friends at Danner Roofing. I'm sorry, I have no idea how the coin toss went, but we know the Tigers will get the first look at this thing, and we're going to have full coaches inside as they are in here with the booth with us. I talked to the coaches before the game, and they said the game plan was score more points than the other team. I think it's a bold move, but
just let Coach Wilson call the offense tonight. He knows how to do it. He did a great job for our middle school team this year.
I was told nothing but flea flickers.
Flea flickers, now. Yeah, he did. He's a good young coach. He did a great job for us on middle school this year. Couldn't be happier.
All right, we're about ready to get into the Lowe's Home Improvement first quarter, final regular season game of the year. Can the Tigers finish this season with a winning record as they march into districts potentially could be a 3 seed? We'll also be trying to get updates throughout the evening as Eldon is facing Boonville in their season finale and their senior night there at Victor Field, and big district implications for them as well. The opening kickoff is away. Uh-oh. Never mind, there are already whistles blowing this one dead.
I don't see a flag. Oh, is that what it was?
What was it? Oh, the clock wasn't ready to run. Okay, then.
That ain't really our fault, is it?
No, but I guess we're going to try this again. So the Tigers will kick off. They'll be going to the end zone to our right. We're talking about doing some construction in here and potentially removing a corner of this booth because they put the scoreboard right behind it. All right, let's try this again. Tigers set to kick off, and the kick is away. Line drive right at the middle, taken from the 20 by Sherwood up to the 30. Trying to cut inside at the 35, stacked up. Good job by the Tigers special teams. So the 34-yard line is where Sherwood will start their opening drive.
Returning the kickoff.
So this will be interesting because we know very little about Sherwood, but just looking out here, I truly believe Versailles has the size advantage.
I would think we would have this. I mean, they got a couple big boys up front, and I hear that they like to run the ball between the tackles a little bit, but I would think we would have the advantage here.
They do have a senior at quarterback. That is Brady Mullen. He will run the offense out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. It's going to be a keeper. He tries running to the left side following the guard. Tiger defense does a good job holding to a minimal gain. He'll pick up 3. Well, he'll pick up 4 on that opening carry.
For a marksman gain, number 22, Garrett Cardwell.
One thing that I've learned about this new conference the Tigers are in is all these teams seem to really want to run the ball between the tackles.
Yeah, they're not fancy. You're not going to see the big name quarterbacks and the fancy wide receivers. It's a ground and pound conference.
So Mullen back out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap, looking to keep it running to his right, trying to get to the edge. He does so, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down, drugged down about a yard shy. Excuse me, that was Cartwell on the carry.
What does that bring up? A third? Oh,
Third?
Get it, did they? Good.
3rd and short.
Watch the ball. They just got shorter. They keep moving it.
All right, 3rd and short for the Tiger defense. From the 44-yard line of the marksman. Takes snap out of the shotgun, running right up the middle. He's got the first down, diving forward towards midfield. That's a direct snap and carry from Garrett Cardwell. So that's kind of interesting. Rather than taking the snap out of the shotgun, handing it off, they'll just go straight wildcat and direct snap it to the running back.
Yeah. At the end of the year, you got nothing to lose. Try it all.
And so it's enough to move the chains. Ball at the 49-yard line of the marksman. Direct snap again, running to the left. Tigers able to get behind the line of scrimmage, but a good job to fight back to the line by Cardwell. He'll be held to no gain. Tigers smelt that one early.
Yeah, I can't tell who made that play. There was a whole bunch of Tigers on that one.
I can just assume Ty Allison was somehow involved.
Ty. Yeah.
Ty had 3 tackles before he got off the bus.
He's racked them up this year. I'd like to see his totals.
I would say he's up there.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from midfield for Sherwood. Out of the shotgun is Cardwell. Going to go direct snap. He's going to run right up the gut. Hesitates. Tries to go through somebody before being wrapped up at the ankles. He'll gain 2. It's going to force 3rd and 8. We're yet to see Sherwood throw the football. And really, we've only seen their quarterback take 1 snap.
Yeah. What Mr. Murdoch, he got that tackle there.
On the stop for the Tigers.
So we'll see if Brady Mullen actually takes the snap or if they stick with the direct snaps to Cardwell. Thus far, if they're going to direct snap to Cardwell, you just assume they're running the ball.
Yeah.
And looking back there, it does appear Cardwell is going to be lined up in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap. Going to roll to his left. He's looking to throw. Flips it downfield. He's got a man. Cornerback dove for it and got burnt all the way to the house. Touchdown, marksman. Luke Maynard, the junior wide receiver, just snagged it right over the hands of the corner. There was no one back there to get him.
Yeah, just got beat deep. You can't let anything behind you. But they set that play up on the plays before on selling the run on that play right there. So,
Garrett Cardwell, every snap he'd taken, he'd ran the ball. He's listed as a running back. Their quarterback had only taken 1 snap. When he rolled left, I think everybody in the building thought run.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a struggle to get the play call in, as it appears that.
And the kicking block.
Okay. Well, I'm a little surprised because when I talked to some of the guys before the game, they said that they don't kick at all. So this will be interesting to see. And the kicker is going to be the man that just scored a touchdown, Luke Maynard, the junior wide receiver and free safety. It's a clean snap. Extra point is up and short. And wide. And so extra point no good. So first possession equals first points for Sherwood as they lead 6-0 with 8:54 to go here in the Lowe's Home Improvement first quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Divine and the Land Pro team will provide you with excellent service and more than 25 years of combined knowledge of the local real estate market. Looking to buy or sell land or farms in Miller, Morgan, or Camden County? Call Chuck Yo, the Land Pro, at 573-280-4452. Victoria Divine makes finding your next home enjoyable, utilizing the latest technology to bring buyers and sellers together. Buying a home is a big decision. Trust Victoria Divine to handle all the details for you. Divine and Associates, powered by eXp Realty, located across from Wood Supermarket in Eldon.
So a defensive breakdown by the Tigers on their first defensive stand, pass just right over the extended hands of the corner. That results in 6 for Sherwood. The extra point, no good. Jason, what did you see on that first defensive stance from the Tigers? What do they need to do differently?
Well, not get beat deep on that, but yeah, they're going to run a lot, but you just can't let them get past you on defense. Uh-oh.
Ensuing kickoff, and the Tigers, and onside, Tigers able to jump on it. Why is it telling me that?
Calling on the kickoff for the Tigers, number 24, Brady Dobbins.
If I'm Versailles, I'm going for it all right here, man. I'm setting the tone. We're coming back, putting in the end zone. Find Mr. Murdoch.
You know, finding Reese is never a bad idea.
But we definitely have a height advantage on these corners out here.
Boy, I am finding everywhere. There we go. Okay. All right, 1st and 10 from the Tigers from the 38-yard line. Going to be a pass out to the flat to Ty. Ty's got a little space to work with. Blockers out front. He gets to midfield, stiff arms, one man to the ground. 2 people lay a late hit on him.
Ooh, that was late, wasn't it?
No flag. Ty jumps up like, come on, you got to hit me harder than that.
Marshawn Lynch, the one kid with a stiff arm before he got hit out of bounds.
That's a Sturdike Yamaha first down. Ty Ollison with a nice, what was that? 22-yard scamper? Well, 12-yard scamper, I should say.
That's been Versailles. Honestly, one of their best plays over the last few weeks is just getting Ty out there in open space on the edge. He's unstoppable. I'm glad to see that on the first play of the game.
We were joking before the game is that you'll see a lot of players try to tackle him the first time.
Yeah.
It's time 2 and 3 that they don't want to tackle him as bad. What have I done wrong? Well, I'm just trying to find ways to break everything tonight. It's going to be a handoff for the Tigers. Fighting for extra yardage is Shoemaker. He's going to pick up 3 on 1st and 10.
Wrapping him up for the marksman, number 79, Chance Morgan.
Did you break your Colton?
Well, I don't know what I broke. It's not charging. I apologize, folks. I'm trying to run multiple things at one time, and I'm not good at any of them.
That's just the outside.
All right, on 2nd down, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Did he hand that off?
No, that's Jeff Fletch.
Yeah, that was Bias, as he's going to pick up another couple, runs right into Hurd. But I love the fact that Bias still does not shy away from the contact.
If it makes you feel any better, Colt, Brittany's over here filming with no problems, eating chicken strips at the same time.
Oh, no, it's fine. I have finally fixed everything. I apologize if you're watching and it just froze up. I know exactly what I did. I know exactly how to fix it, and I'm done messing with stuff for a while.
Now there's a weird humming noise.
Okay, I didn't do that part. Okay, why is it not? I don't know. I've got nothing at this point. I'll work with it later. Radio broadcast first. All right, it's going to be 3rd and short for the Tigers. 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun is Bias. Takes the snap. Handoff. Shoemaker running left to right. Gets the first down. Looking for more. He gets undercut, but not before crossing the 35 ahead to the 34-yard line of the marksman.
For the Tigers, is number 2.
So that's going to move the chain. Sturdike Yamaha. First down for the Tigers.
Stop for the marksman, number 11, Brady Mullen.
Oh, I see what it is. See, Jason, I tried to rig something up that's been a problem for us all year. I think I made it worse by rigging something up.
There you go.
That's what I do. I didn't think about the fact that this would get too hot being in a phone block. I've got an adapter coming that'll fix everything. On 1st down, Tigers staying with the ground game, trying to get out the outside is Bias. He does so. He's got a first down. He's got room to go as he'll take it all the way inside of the case. IH Crown Power Red Zone, another Sturdike, a Yamaha first down for Fletcher Bias.
Right now, you got to be pretty happy with the Tiger offense because they're just gaining yards. They've already gave the ball to, 4 different people's had the ball in their hands already and got positive yards.
That is what you like to see if you're the Tiger coaching staff, is not just moving the ball, but moving the ball with multiple people. So a new set of downs for the Tigers, this time from the 19-yard line. Tigers trail 6-0 here in the first quarter, but they are in the red zone threatening to score. By side of the shotgun, receiver comes in motion. They're going to hand it off, running left to right, trying to follow the guard, but a good job defensively by Sherwood to hold him to a minimal gain on the carry. That was Shoemaker.
Running for the Tigers, number 2, Chase Shoemaker.
Shoemaker able to maybe get one out of that.
Chance Morgan.
What's wrong? Is the charger unplugged?
Yeah, it says it's got 4 minutes left.
Is that thing on? Oh, that's been my problem this whole time. Wow, I feel stupid. Okay. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Receiver comes in motion again. Handoff. Shoemaker running right to left, trying to follow the blockers. He's got a little room. First down and more. Fighting for extra yardage. Does he get into the end zone waiting for a signal?
Oh, I think
He's good. Chase Shoemaker. Touchdown, Tigers. Shoemaker followed the blocks and then shed a couple tackles of his own as he marches his way into the end zone. Tigers have tied this up at 6 apiece.
We look a lot better when we just go north and south instead of east and west.
I couldn't agree more. Also, Mark, your microphone is definitely on.
I thought that was like a touchdown Tiger growl. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's what that is. Mark is the new sound effect. All right, going for 2 and a chance for the lead. Shoemaker takes or snap. It's going to be a fake handoff to Shoemaker, but a flag false start on the Tigers. I apologize. Through all the technical difficulties, I think I finally got my bearings back. The video is up and doing what it's supposed to, and it's literally all because there is a on-off switch on the power strip, and I was not smart enough to flip it to on.
Once again, we can thank Brittany Carver once again for coming in strong, making the play of the game right there on letting Colton know the switch was on off.
It's what she does. She is the definition of clutch, all right? And Brittany's got a very big game tomorrow, actually, at noon. I think it's safe to call it a rivalry.
Volleyball girls, we got a big one tomorrow.
District title on the line, Stover and Versailles, but 2-point conversion and 2 receivers split out to each side. Bias takes snap in the shotgun. Looking to his right. He's going to throw a dart to the middle, and it's caught. Tristan Albrecht gets his hands on it and extends. 2-point conversion's good. Lead goes to the Tigers with 5:21 to go in the first quarter. They lead Sherwood 8-6. That was a bullet, Jason.
Yeah, he threw it right in there quick, man. That was a nice drive by Versailles to respond after getting scored on. You know, that was we did it from all different ways. We had multiple people involved. That was the 5th player, I believe, on this drive to get the ball in their hands. So,
yeah, a great job by Albrecht to use his wingspan, keep the ball in front of him, and make a nice snag. Hey, we'll take a quick break. Be back with the kickoff just a moment. You're listening to KS 95 Sports.
From the snap of the ball to the last play of the game, Danner Roofing and Construction specializes in commercial and residential roofing. Danner Roofing and Construction works hard all 4 quarters and completes every job from start to finish with no money down. No time is wasted on the clock, and the seasoned pros bring home the win every time. When your home or business is ready for a roof or repair, depend on Danner Roofing and Construction. 4 generations of roofing experience and the team to get the job done before the whistle blows. Look them up online and Facebook.
Amazing. We're back getting ready for the kickoff. We're marveling not only at the game, but we're marveling at our camera woman, Brittany, as she is legitimately eating chicken strips while running a camera. It's fit. Oh, they did.
Flawlessly.
Pretty good fried fish over there. Did you get the fries with it, too? Oh, yeah, they got a fish fry going on next door. No tartar sauce. Never mind. I'm out then. All right, Versailles going to put a line drive right to the middle. Oh, it's bobbled around, picked up at the 20. Returned ahead to the 25, shedding 1 Tiger tackle, trying to get to the 30. But he'll be chopped down at the 27-yard line. Good job by the Tigers special teams.
Number 88, A.B. Jenkins.
That was almost bad for A.B. Jenkins of Sherwood. It kind of bobbled around on his hands there for a second.
Well, he still got lucky because Allison was coming with a head of steam and just didn't break down enough. Otherwise, that would have been a kill shot right there, man.
Well, Ty's known for his soft hits and, really not wanting to hurt anybody. He said sarcastically. All right, Sherwood going to start this drive from their own 28-yard line. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left. It's going to be a keeper right up the middle. Tiger defense not foolish.
Back good.
I don't even know if I'm going to call it Wildcat anymore because at this point in time, if you've spent more time at quarterback than the quarterback, I'm calling you the quarterback.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's Garrett Cardwell with another snap and a keeper, and he's the only one to throw a pass. So I think he qualifies as the quarterback at this point in time.
Sure.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for Sherwood. So they get the ball ahead to, we'll say the 41-yard line. Or 31-yard line, excuse me, still on their side of the field. Cartwell in the shotgun. One receiver split out to each side. Takes the snap, fakes the pass. He's going to keep it, try to run to the left. Tigers get there. They wrap him up from behind and bring him down at the 35-yard line. A short gain's going to bring up third and about 5.
Good job of Dobbins coming from the backside there, coming around and making a play.
I've decided that Brady Dobbins is deceptively fast.
He's a little bit better shape this year. He's thinned up a little bit more muscle. He'll tell you all about it if you see him in Hallway.
Well, he's got to turn sideways to fit through those doors now than broad shoulders. But so we'll say 3rd and 4 here for the marksmen from their own 36-yard line. Cartwell in the shotgun. Receiver comes in motion, fakes the handoff. Cartwell going to run to his right, trying to follow the guard, takes some contact, pushes it forward, and it looks like he's going to get just enough for the first down ahead to the Sherwood 40-yard line.
Those guards will take you right to the play every single time.
You know, and Cardwell does a really good job being patient.
Yeah.
But it's once again just this Ozark Highlands Conference. Everything is between the tackles.
We've probably already seen what Sherwood's going to do for the night. They're just going to keep doing a lot of this. They're not fancy. Just got to stop it.
They kind of remind me a little bit of a simplistic Eldon.
A little bit, yeah.
Eldon, though, a little more willing to throw this year. But on the snap, Cardwell, he rolls out to his left, and on cue, he's going to throw it because I said that he wouldn't, but he throws it too far outside, out of bounds, as he was looking for Luke Menard again. Luke already with 1 touchdown in this contest.
You can tell that Sherwood, they're going to lull you to sleep with run, pass. Run, pass.
What shocks me, though, is if you have a running back pretending to be a quarterback, and you're going to make him throw a pass, I would think you would want him to roll out to his favorable hand and make that
Sure.
throw. Rolling out to the left is going to make it even more difficult. By the way, did you hear who our backup hunter for Sunday's Chiefs game is?
No. Oh, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a joke. That's real?
That's real. Yeah, Tommy Townsend.
Yeah, I want to see you put him out there on a punt.
I want to see you run a trick play out of that.
There's no way.
2 receivers split to the left for Sherwood. Cardwell takes it, rolls to the left, looking like he's going to keep it. He's going to do so, trying to find the corner. Tigers tell him no. What a job by the Tiger defense. A 2-man crew getting there. Is that Shoemaker?
That's Shoemaker in on it. Who's that?
And X-Man came in to finish the job.
Yeah, that was a great angle by Shoemaker to go there and get a hold of him.
Well, and a good job by Xavier Jones-Nolan to not just assume the Shoemaker would finish the tackle on his own, but to come in and assist with the tackle as well. That is a 3-yard loss, and now it's going to be 3rd and about 13 for a Sherwood squad who has thrown 2 passes all game.
Yeah.
They're going to split 2 receivers out to the right in the shotgun. This time the quarterback gets back to Mullen. Mullen drops back to throw. No, he hands it off to Cardwell, running to the right, trying to get to the edge. And the Tigers are going to drop him for a loss. There is a flag in the backfield.
That was a hold on number 6 on offense, and I guarantee that's going to get declined.
So the Tiger defense shows up. They give up 1 first down and then said, nope, not another positive yard on this drive. You are correct. A hold on Sherwood. Coach Seitz says, no, thank you. We'd rather just have the football back.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Back to return, the always dangerous Reese Murdoch, I believe.
I want to see him with some open space here. I'm ready to see a little Reese show.
I can always tell because Reese has got that 1 calf compression thing on. Or just a really long sock. I'm not sure which it is.
He only needs circulation in 1 leg.
Wow, that's impressive. Clean snap on the punt. It is away. High punt. Reese going to go over and take it from his own 20. Or excuse me, the 30. He's trying to get to the right side. There's a seam just about through. Stays on his feet in midfield. He's got a little room. Tries to shake another man ahead to the 40. 35. Finally drugged down at the 32-yard line of the marksman. Reese Murdoch, a little shaking and baking, putting some yards together.
You just knew. You just feeling something good was going to happen there.
Listen, I'm not an expert, but I think at some point in the night, if I'm Sherwood, I would not kick it to that man.
Nah, I'd stay away from him.
So the Tigers with a big opportunity, great starting field position as they will take the first snap of this drive at the 33-yard line, I'll say, of the marksman of Sherwood. Is that white hat okay?
I don't know. We've seen some white hats that look like they
were there for some leather helmet football.
Is that the guy from Butler?
It might be, actually. That would make sense. Bias takes the snap out of the shotgun, drops back. He wants to air it out on first down. Looking downfield and just overthrew the target. He was looking for Reese and just overthrew him. Reese had to step on his man. I don't mind that
I don't
at all.
mind the call. That was exactly what I was thinking. Like, put another one on him quick.
I mean, I look out here, and in the secondary, Reese and Tristan both have several inches on anybody in this Sherwood secondary.
We've been able to run the ball just like we want to tonight as well. So No harm, no foul. We go back. We run the ball. Off we go.
Well, that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the Sherwood 34. We are here in the Lowe's Home Improvement first quarter with 2:15 to play. Tigers lead 8-6 over the Marksmen. 2nd and 10, 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Bias in the shotgun, Shoemaker to his left. Bias takes the snap, and I think Ty moved a smidge early.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that. Yep, they got him.
Ty was so excited. It was a run play. He got to be the lead blocker. He was going to pop somebody, and
Ty's got to explain it to the coach. I bet they'll forgive him, though.
they will. Coach, I really wanted to hit somebody. I know, Ty, you can hit him the next play. So that's going to back the Tigers up now. 2nd and 15 for this Tiger offense from the Sherwood 37-yard line. 38-yard line, one of those yard lines. This is a interesting field here in Sherwood.
I've drove past it a million times. I've never been here.
Natural grass, a little bit of a hump in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Bias. Takes the snap. He looks right, and the play whistle dead. We got another false start. Ouch. So after a huge return from Murdoch, the Tigers have given a lot of that yardage back on back-to-back penalties.
Yeah, I don't think Versailles likes that call, but that was the correct call. That was a false start.
So now the Tigers, they're going to be looking at 2nd and 20. You don't have a lot of plays in the playbook for 2nd and 20, but, I mean, with where you're at on the field, if you can get back, 8 or 9 here, and then another 7 or 8 on 3rd down, if it's 4th and short at that point in the field, you go for it.
Right now, I go back to the very first play of the game when we threw it out there in the flat a little bit to
Ty
and just let him get his 20, because that's about what it's been every time we ran that this year.
I don't hate that at all. And Ty is actually, where's Ty out there right now? He's actually split out as a receiver at the moment. And it takes snap. Bias dropping back. He's going to throw. He flips it ahead. Pass is complete. And a good catch made. Ball pops loose after the catch, and it's free at the 15-yard line. Sherwood thinks they have it, and they do.
I think with that TJ Schoolfield caught that, made a great play. You just got to hold on to the football, young man.
That's a tough break, and he comes up limping a little bit. So the Sherwood defense gets the big stop that they need. They'll take over on their own 15-yard line. See if the Tiger defense can hold again. I mean, that's just a tough break there, Jason. That was a great pass, though, by Bias.
That was a great play. You just got to hold on to the ball. We'll be all right.
2:04 to go here in the Lowe's Home Improvement first quarter. Versailles leads Sherwood 8-6. Sherwood with the ball on their own 14-yard line. And the shotgun is Cardwell. Takes a snap. Allison showing blitz. Cardwell going to throw to the right side, and what a job reading that.
Nice job.
Reese Murdoch jumped out, slapped it down one-handed. He looked like one of the volleyball players we'll see tomorrow playing for a district title.
Yeah. I think that should have been called on a false start on that one.
I kind of agree. Did look like a jump there, but nonetheless.
Brent's over here flexing her muscles now because you brought up volleyball.
That's going to be a fun game. I watched the two teams play earlier in this year. It was very competitive, a lot of talent on that volleyball floor. Once again, that is a noon game over at Versailles. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. Cardwell takes snap, running right up the middle, running right into some Tigers, but he's able to force it forward across the 20 to the 22, 23-yard line. I mean, he picks up 7 or 8 on that one.
Yeah, I mean, he was hitting the line, and he drug everybody 7 or 8.
This offense that Sherwood runs is a little different with Garrett Cardwell listed as a running back, but basically running the Wildcat nonstop. But he does a good job, a very physical runner. We don't have sizes or weights on these rosters, but I mean, he's a good-sized young man, pretty stout.
Yeah.
But now back into quarterback, Brady Mullen. Mullen takes the snap, handoff. Running right up the gut again is Sherwood. Tigers getting there. They're going to drop him at the 25. It's going to be close to the first down. They're going to say forward progress and give him the spot. That'll be enough to move the chains for the marksman. That carry was the fullback, just a sophomore, Eli Farrell. I'm just going to assume we probably have an extended halftime. At this point, we call it a regular half. Have we had anything less than a 20-minute halftime this year?
It's like Super Bowl Friday every time we have a game.
And the shotgun is Cardwell. 2 receivers to his right. Oh, Tigers jump, but got back. Cardwell going to take it. And, well, what's the whistle blowing the play dead as the flag comes out?
Did we actually get off sides? I mean, we flinched, but
they were back. They're going to.
Oh, that's false start. Oh, no, he changed it.
See, I thought the Tigers got back on side long before the snap.
I mean.
And the offense didn't jump, so it's not encroachment or neutral zone infraction.
I know about that one. Whatever.
All right. Well, that is
what it is.
About the 5th false start call of the game thus far. 48.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Versailles leads 8-6.
Yeah, we got to clean it up with some of these penalties. They're starting to add up on us just a little bit here.
Sherwood with the ball on their own 30-yard line. It'll be second. Is it first or second?
First.
Yeah, 1st and 5. My vision's not what it used to be. Out of the shotgun, Cardwell takes the snap. Keeper running right up the middle. He tries to cut back. He is wrapped up and stood up. Maybe picks up one. Tigers are doing a great job gang tackling right in the midst of that.
Yeah, the front four did a good job right there.
Yeah, I see. I believe it says Garrett Belt.
I think we got Belt out there. What else we got? We got Shane Bryant over there on that side on the end, and Dobbins, of course.
A little bit of size in that group tonight. So that'll bring up second and 4 for Sherwood. Out of the shotgun, taking the snap. It's a handoff right up the middle of the fullback. He cuts it out to the left side, running ahead and driving through someone to the 40, fighting for more yardage to the 41 before he's stuffed down. That's going to be another first down for Eli. I thought that was Farrell on the carry. Excuse me. That is Cardwell on the carry. And once again, just looking at that is a stout young man.
Yes, it is.
I mean, he's no more than 5'9" or 5'10", but he looks every bit of 175 and a strong 175 at that. And he showed it off there with some hard-nosed running. But that's the way the first quarter will come to an end. The Tigers lead 8-6 after one. You've been listening to Lowe's Home Improvement First Quarter. This is KS95 Sports.
The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
Special thanks to the folks here at Sherwood. I sent out an email, I believe on Tuesday. The AD got back with me in less than an hour, and I apologize because I forget his name. I never really spoke to him directly. Nice as can be. I asked him, hey, do you care if we come up? Oh, we'd love to have you, man. We got a booth where he was so hospitable, and I was looking at the basketball schedule. We just about got that all finalized, put together. We will be in Sherwood for basketball. We will be in Butler for basketball.
Cool.
We are going to see all the sights and sounds of the world this year,
I
Jason.
like that. I think that's fun, man. It's been, and I'll tell you what, you said something that all these teams we've played so far have been so gracious to us about joining this conference. I mean, it's just been nice, man.
Oh, it's fantastic. You got to love being in rural Missouri right now. They're very kind people. So out of the shotgun on 1st and 10 is Sherwood. Handoff right up the gut. A quick 6 yards before taking contact. And that's going to be a nice game for Eli Farrell, the fullback, just a sophomore. He drives ahead to the Sherwood 46-yard line.
Yeah, they're not doing anything fancy, but they're making plays. They're getting 5 and 6 at a time. They're hanging around here. This is good for Sherwood for their confidence.
Let's call it what it is. The Tigers' weakness this year
our weakness.
Has been running right up the gut. They've handled the edges well, and they've handled the pass well, but the gut has running up gut. But looking to pass now is Sherwood. They're going to throw it out of the flat. Now, good job getting to it and tipping it, I believe. What was the pass rush of the Tigers? Was trying to see numbers to see who that was.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Well, I see him walking away. If they'll turn, is 29 Dobbins?
No, he's 24.
Oh, excuse me, 29.
Is that
Jonathan Klein?
That's Klein. Yeah, that's
Klein did a good job. I believe he's the one that got a fingertip on that one, disrupted it. Otherwise, they were trying to get in the flat to Cardwell.
And that's a kid that's gotten better week to week this year as well.
So big third down here for the Tiger defense. 3rd and 4 for Sherwood from their 46-yard line. In the shotgun is Cardwell. 2 receivers to his right. Takes snap. He's going to keep it. Trying to go right up the gun on the left side. Takes contact and dives up. My goodness. Like he shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, he did. That was a great run right there.
That's going to push it ahead to the Tiger 45-yard line. New set of downs for the marksman.
Linebackers better be coming downhill because they're coming right at him.
Yeah, they are not shy of contact. So we were talking about the hospitality of being, in rural Missouri. Like I said, I was joking before the game with somebody. He's talking about he just got out of his combine. They're frying fish next to us. But they've all been super kind. And we've seen a lot of very tough farm boys, if you will, on the football field this season. A running play on first down, going up the gut is Cardwell. Bounces it to the left side. He's trying to get to the outside. Takes a hit before being thrown out of bounds. He ran a long ways, but I believe he only picked up about 3 on the carry.
Running for the marksman, number
Even people in the
22,
restaurants that I've been in
Cardwell.
these towns have just been
Making the stop for the
extremely,
Tigers, number 7,
hospitable
Tyrus
about us
Olsen.
joining this conference.
Absolutely.
And just, Buffalo was that way up here. It's been fun.
Oh, yeah, it's great. And like I said, we're going to see a lot of them come basketball season.
That's exciting that you said that about basketball, man. I love going into a new school I've never been in. I think this is cool.
It's great, especially when you can find some of those vintage gyms that have been around for a while.
I'm looking forward to Buffalo.
All right, 2 receivers to the right. Cardwell takes the snap. He's going to keep it, trying to run behind the right guard. He's going to pick up positive yardage before the Tigers finally stand him up after about another 2 or 3 yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. Oh, yeah, Buffalo's Jim. You can't beat that.
You can't beat it.
Running for
That,
the marksman, number 22,
when I was
Garrett
talking to the
Cardwell.
guys down there from my middle school game, they were talking about all
And
the
on initial
improvements and all the new
contact,
stuff.
Tigers, number
They're teaching their
29,
kids
Jonathan
HVAC. They're teaching their kids auto shop, auto body,
That's great.
criminal justice. And then they said, but we'll never touch the gym. Like, awesome.
Oh, yeah, that gym, it looks like a college basketball gym from Indiana in the 70s.
It's awesome.
All right, 3rd and short for Sherwood. Cardwell. He's going to try to keep it right up the middle, and he's able to follow blockers, pick up the first down, and more as he dives ahead to the 29. Boy, this Sherwood squad does such a great job of just following blockers and taking what is there.
They are exploiting us for what we're the weakest at, and that is just running straight at you. And they're running the clock. They're a force, man. You can't underestimate this team. I don't care about their record.
Closing in on 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The H&R Block of Versailles second quarter. Special thanks to our friends at H&R Block tax season, not that far away. New set of downs for Sherwood. Taking the snap, Cardwell acts like he's going to throw. No, he's going to keep it. Stays on the ground, running forward to the 25 before he's tackled. That'll be a gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Running for the marksman, number 22.
I will say on that last 3rd down, they sent Ollison on a blitz. He just went to the wrong side.
Yeah, you're going to have to mix it up a little bit if you're this Versailles defense, because otherwise, they're just going to keep coming at you.
And Cardwell does a good job of seeing where the blitz is headed. He's not going to run right into that. I mean, you've done this all season long. They clearly know how to operate in the system. So he got more than I thought on that first down run.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Handoff running right up the middle is the fullback, and he'll pick up about a yard. That was Eli Farrell on the carry, and will bring up 3rd and short.
This is going to be a game of scrums, literally like rugby. You're just going to have to get their team defense and push that foul back every single time.
So as we've seen, once again, covering the Eldon Mustangs, who, by the way, I'll try to get a score update on as soon as I can. But as we've seen with the Mustangs, the only thing with this style of play is it's great when it's working. But if you get hit for a loss on first down, it can change everything.
Yep.
3rd and short. It's going to be a direct snap. Keeper right up the middle. Takes contact at the line. Dives forward. Where are they going to spot him? It's going to be close. It looks like they're going to give him just enough for the first down. A very, very kind spot on that one. Cardwell takes it ahead to the 18-yard line and moves the chains for the marksmen as they are now threatening in the Tiger red zone. Makes you wonder, though, as much as they're running, one of these Cardwell's going to keep himself and throw.
Yeah, it's coming.
3 receivers to the left for Cardwell. Takes the snap. He's going to run it again. Tries to cut back. He's hit not once, not twice. Takes on a 3rd tackler. Breaks free. Shedding another tackle and finally pulled down just shy of the goal line. My goodness. The Tigers hit him twice at the line of scrimmage and didn't bring him down.
Yeah, he's a tough runner.
Number 22, Garrett Cardwell.
Right now, Sherwood's just kind of imposing their will on our defense a little bit.
I can tell you one of the things that Coach Seitz told me in that pregame interview was the tackling has to be better, and that was not the best display of tackling.
We were way too high. We're tackling up around the shoulder pads. You got to get lower than that.
So the marksman on the 1-yard line, I don't think there's any secret Cardwell's going to keep it. He goes to the left side running behind the guard, spin move into the end zone. Touchdown, Sherwood. So 7:06 to go. Sherwood regains the lead, 12-8.
I'll tell you what, if you're Versailles, man, you better come out, you better score, and you better get another one on them. because these boys have the ability to run this clock all night long on us.
Well, at some point in time, you almost have to take a little bit of offense to it that, hey, there was no surprise. There was no mixing it up. It was, we're going to run right at you until you show you can stop us. And frankly, Versailles didn't.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Blue, I'm over there reminding them they did not do anything except come right at you.
Sherwood going to go for two here, taking the snap at the handoff, running right up the gut as the fullback. He gets hooked to the line of scrimmage, but powers his way in. Eli Farrell with the 2-point conversion. So that pushes the lead to 14-8 with 7:06 to go here in the H&R block of Versailles' second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Tim Schmidt Plumbing, Septic, and Excavating is a full-service plumbing company. Their highest quality licensed plumbers are some of the most qualified service professionals in the area. They can do anything from sewer pipe replacement to fixing a simple faucet leak at an affordable price. They provide a full range of plumbing, septic, and excavating services, including new home plumbing, water heaters, water softeners, new septic system, and land clearing. Licensed and insured. Call Tim Schmidt Plumbing, Septic, and Excavating for all your plumbing needs. 573-216-2292.
And we're back in the second quarter with 7:06 to play. And the Marksmen have regained the lead on a very patient drive, just running the ball right up the middle, all the way into the end zone, converting the 2-point conversion. 14-8 is the Marksmen lead. Jason, you had an update for Eldon?
Yeah, 13-7 Boonville with about 10.5 left in the second quarter. That came from Mark Stevens, who also wanted me to let the listeners know exactly where Sherwood High School is. And Mark, it's at Creighton, Missouri, about 15 miles up 7 Highway from Clinton, on your way to Harrisonville and stuff. So,
and a mistake on the kickoff by Sherwood as they kick it out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So that's going to give the Tigers some free yard. I say mistake. I mean, after what Reese did on the last punt return, they may just have decided kicking it out of bounds is safer than kicking it to Murdoch.
Sure.
So they will spot this one.
Well, could you do any worse if you just kicked it to him? Because where he would have got it to would have probably been past
hold
where
on
he
now.
got the ball with the penalty.
I'm very confused. Okay, I thought they were about to spot the ball at the 34, but that's not right.
This back and forth battle. Let's remind
Is it just a 5-yard penalty?
Twisted Taters tonight to enjoy this show.
Boy, they are very excited about these Twisted Taters.
Was that
really just a 5-yard penalty? Kicking it out of bounds is just a 5-yard penalty? Wow, I don't know why I thought it was 10.
I'm more worried about what a Twisted Tater is.
Oh, a Twisted Tater? You haven't had those? It's you know,
you
you
the little power drill taters?
Yeah, the power drill taters, and it's all one long curly. Yeah.
See if Brayton will go get one of those here in a minute.
And we're in a Lloyd
She
Belt.
ain't gonna do nothing over here with his camera, so might as well have her do something.
We're in a Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout right now. As Sherwood burning that timeout. Tigers will start this drive from the 38-yard line. Now we're just thinking about Twisted Taters.
Yeah, man. I just like the name, I think, more than anything.
Oh, it's a great
It's
name.
like the name of the softball team or something.
That really would be a slow pitch softball league. That would be great. Somebody out there is like, well, we figured it out now, boys. We're the Twisted Taters this year. A nice minor league affiliate.
Yeah, there you go. Minor league team. Perfect.
All right, Tiger offense come back out. A reminder, you can watch this game at mosportszone.com. I broke everything I could break, and now it's upright and running. So, yeah, special thanks to our camera lady, Britt, doing a great job tonight. Mark back at the studio engineering. On first down, it's going to be a handoff to Allison. No, a keeper by Bias. And boy, he takes a lick on that one.
Yes, he did.
But I think the defender that hit him is more shook up than Bias was.
Mercy. Lucky he held on to that ball.
Hold on, did they just have a chainsaw sound effect after
Yes,
this?
they did. They just, you're somewhere different when chainsaw noises are put over the intercom.
We got Twisted Taters and chainsaws. Welcome to Sherwood. This is different. All right.
Maybe we got a tractor pull at halftime.
Hey, I'm here for it. All right.
Hey, I'm all about it, man.
That's going to bring up second and long for the Tiger offense from the 36-yard line, about 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun is Bias. Shoemaker to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 split to the left. Takes the snap, rolling to his right. Looking downfield, he's going to fire one towards the sideline, just a little too far out, as he was looking for Murdoch, who couldn't get there, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
I don't even know, Cole. If I'm looking that deep, I'm getting Reese a pass about 5-6 yards, just a little 5-yard out, and let him get in open space and just go get the first down.
No, I completely agree. So for the Tigers, 3rd and 12. I mean, once again, if you got to get to about midfield for that first down, would love to see him catch somebody on a slant, let Murdoch catch it and run, or
Well, you really don't want to turn around and give the ball back to Sherwood with 6 minutes left in this first half.
You may not see it again this half.
If they score, my Lord.
So 2 receivers to left, 2 to the right for Bias. Shoemaker to his right. Bias drops back. Steps forward, fires a rocket, too hot to handle. He had Albrecht open in midfield, but the pass just a smidge behind him, falls incomplete. So the Tigers, I mean, feel free to jump in if you disagree, but I feel like the Tigers look like they're moving a step slow right now.
I feel like we need to go back and give T.O. the ball. That's what I feel like. Just like play one. He's safe, he's sound, he's tough. Give it to him on the edge and let him get the yards.
We now have Jaws theme music. Or the start to Baby Shark. I don't know which that was, actually. Tigers going to have to punt from their own 36-yard line. Low snap. They just about get there, but Murdoch gets the punt away. It's a favorable Tiger bounce. It rolls past the 30-yard line, and it'll check up at about the 26. So Sherwood going to regain possession with just a tick under 6 minutes to go and a 6-point lead here in the second quarter. The Tigers do get the ball back at the half.
Eldon just scored on a 50-yard pass, 21-14 Boonville. 10 to go in the second.
It's like we always say, Eldon is a pass-first team. Never really cared to run it much. They're all about airing it out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That team's crazy. Once you think you got it figured out, they do something totally different.
Hey, Hunter Hess has got a cannon, and I would not be surprised if it was Jalen Beckman catching that
No, I
pass.
wouldn't doubt it.
So 1st and 10 for the marksman. Same game plan, right up the middle.
There
The Tigers have seen enough of it, though, as they get that one to Eli Farrell, and he takes a shot right at the line of scrimmage.
We need to 3 it out and get that ball back and get this thing in the end zone. That's what we need right here.
And when you need somebody to pop the big fullback at the line, who you call, but number 7, Ty Ollison with the tackle. That's whatever kind of aggression and mean running you think you have, Ty's pretty good at neutralizing that. So 2nd and 10. Well, they gave him a yard on that. 2nd and 9 for Sherwood. Cardwell, they keep it, trying to run to the left side. Tigers taking the edge, and boy, that's really did not seem like he picked up that much. No. These spots are very, very favorable.
Tigers have squeezed down on them ends a little bit, and we make that play right there. Just got to squeeze it down a little bit.
Bring up 3rd and 3. 3rd and a long 3, maybe 4 for that matter.
Watch the ball. They've had a couple hard counts and got us. So
it looks like Cardwell going to drop back as the actual halfback this time. Mullen in a quarterback. He's handed it off the last 2 times, though. Takes the snap, drops back. No, he's going to throw, rolls out to his left. He gets it away under pressure, throws it into the dirt as Ty Ollison introduced Mullen to the grass.
Yeah, he may not have got a sack, but he made that play. He definitely made the quarterback uncomfortable.
Pass ball's incomplete, and I believe Sherwood's going to punt this away with 4:39 to go in the second quarter, leading by 6. Yeah, great job by Ty. He brought enough pressure to make Mullen uncomfortable. As the first pass we've seen Mullen throw, and it was low and uncatchable, so they will punt. The punter is Farrell, who is also the fullback. Good snap, steps into it, gets it away, high one. Murdoch back to take it. Catches it clean. He's under pressure, trying to run to the right side. He's head to the 45. A big block to free him.
Oh, boy. Didn't need it. We didn't need it, fellas.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I mean, Murdoch already had his man beat, and a teammate just trying to free him up, but that's going to be, what do they call that, a crackback block? Or?
I mean, you're hitting somebody's defenseless on those, kind of how they look at it. 10 years ago, it wasn't a penalty. It is now. I mean, it is what it is.
Jason, it just seems like the Tigers have been their own worst enemy in this first half, whether it's missed tackles or penalties really stacking
6 or 7 penalty at this point in the first half?
And a fumble to add to it. I mean,
I think they've had one false start maybe, and that's about it. So they're not playing real clean right now. That's a big one right there.
That is a big one indeed, as it will back Versailles up to, let's see here.
Harrisonville. I think we're going to Harrisonville.
35. We've crossed the 30. Oh, my goodness. This will back the Tigers up to their own 26-yard line.
I guess that goes from the spot of the foul, doesn't it?
I suppose so.
It looks it does.
So the Tigers, they're going to have to go quite a distance, but they've got 4:26 to do and all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Right now, I think if you're Versailles, the big thing is Get it going. Pick up a first down and build from there. The last couple drives have looked a little too forced.
You got 4.5 minutes. Use it. I mean, you don't have to hurry anything here.
Bless you. So on 1st and 10, Tigers from their own 26-yard line. 2 receivers split out, 2 each side for Bias in the shotgun. He's got Ollison stepping up, and a flag comes out.
That came from the back judge, so what could this be? What?
Yeah, there's no way. We got a delay game against the Tigers.
Oh.
There's no way.
Delay of game on Versailles. A little confused at that. Did they pump the clock early or something? From the time the ball got set, the Tigers didn't take that long. But this clock rolls fast as it's already down to 17 seconds. The Tigers haven't broke the huddle. Yeah, they take no time in pumping the clock here in Sherwood. So it'll be 1st and 15. Tigers backed up to their own 15-yard line. It's going to be a handoff on 1st down. Oh, excuse me. Quarterback fooled me. Bias decided to keep it, and he paid for it as he took a shot back at the... Well, excuse me. The ball was snapped from the 20, and that's where he went down. So the Tigers now facing 2nd and about 21. Versailles just looks uncomfortable, Jason.
We do not look comfortable at all. I'm not really sure about. I don't understand that play call, but I went to practice.
I will say the clock operator here is
he's on it, isn't he?
I think he had 3 bang energies before this thing started because the ball's not set and he's winding the game clock. Or the play clock, excuse me. Bias takes a snap, drops back. He's looking left. He throws. He's got Shoemaker out in the flat. He gets ahead to the 32 before he's tackled out of bounds. So he picks up a good chunk there. Actually gets the Tigers back to a 3rd and manageable. It's going to be about 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7, excuse me. Nice gain by Shoemaker. Good pass by Bias to lead him. Big 3rd down here for the Tigers. 3:35 to go in this first half. This is the H&R Block 2nd quarter. The Tigers trail Sherwood by a score of 14-8. Yeah, for real. Somebody needs to go talk to whoever's winding
going on with this
clock. It's going to be a handoff. No, instead Bias going to keep it. He rolls to his right, facing pressure, throws on the run, and no one home. Pass falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers.
That's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. They've already started the 42nd clock.
But they've been starting it at 25. There's been multiple times they've started at 25.
Yeah, this is there's a lot of confusion right now.
Now it went to 25.
About the game clock. It is getting wound before the ball is set, which is not how it's supposed to work. All right, so 4th down. Tigers going to be forced to punt here with 3:29 to go in the first half. Back to punt is Murdoch. Clean snap, gets the punt away. It looks like a good one as it's going to hit.
Nice roll.
He gets a Tiger roll past the 25 and finally down at the 22-yard line. So 3:19 to go. Sherwood regains possession. We'll see if the Tiger defense can hold them before the half as they trail by 6. And Jason, this has been a pretty fast-paced 2nd quarter. Yeah. Aside from the penalties, not a whole lot of stoppage.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying, if you watch that play clock, notice it's not starting now.
Something's not right.
Ball's set and it's not started now. I guess they only
Where's
do
the play clock now?
They started on this one.
All right, Sherwood on 1st down. And the shotgun is Cardwell. Takes a snap, running to his left, trying to follow the guard. Tigers do a good job of initial contact. And the second wave brings him down. It's going to be a 6-yard gain on 1st down from Cardwell.
It's like we're sleepwalking a little bit here, Colton. We got, this kid's coming through the middle, and we got players just standing there watching. We need to get there and gang tackle.
It's going to bring up 2nd and about 5.
I guess that's the coach part of me coming out there just a little bit.
I'm telling you, something is not right about this play clock because when the Tigers have it, it's starting at 25.
No, there's something definitely weird.
I think they call that a home field cooking right there. So it's going to be 2 receivers split out to the right on 2nd and 5. Cardwell going to keep it, and he gets contact at the line. Tigers rallying. That was a good job. They're going to give him a 1-yard gain. I'm not positive he got that, but a good job rallying to tackle. They're going to give him more than 1. He picks up about 3 there.
Wow, that's a very, very
He got hit at the line of scrimmage in game 3.
That's called the old twisted tater right there.
3rd and short now.
Good Lord.
For Sherwood, as we're down to about 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Sherwood at their own 31-yard line on 3rd and short. Cardwell in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to run right up the gut. An immediate impact at the line of scrimmage. I think the Tigers stuffed him.
I could hear that pop from Ty Allison on it from here with headphones on.
Well, I thought the Tigers stuffed him, but that was enough for a first down. I am really struggling right now. I am really confused.
I don't understand. The world doesn't make sense.
So that'll move the chains. The ball ahead now to the 34-yard line. As Sherwood picked up 4 and somehow got 10.
Yeah.
He set it down for Sherwood. Cardwell on the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. Take snap. He's going to run. No, it's going to be a reverse. Trying to wrap around the backside. Tigers trying to push him to the outside. He loses his footing and falls down on the reverse. That was Luke Maynard.
Got a little lucky on that one.
Yeah, Maynard had a little room to work there. He scored a touchdown early in the first quarter. He was looking for more. He'll pick up a couple. It'll bring up 2nd and about 8. Game clock down to 1:15, so I think Sherwood content to just take this thing to the half running the ball. Cardwell takes it, running right up the gut again, trying to cut back. He's able to push the pile, pick up a little extra yardage, and he's going to get to that first down marker ahead at the 45-yard line.
Running it forward again, number 22.
Yeah, this is frustrating. This is very frustrating if you're the Tigers. Somebody's just got to make a play, step up here and make a stop.
That will move the chains. We're under a minute to play here in the first half. Dropping back, now looking to throw. Going to air it out on the right side. Picked off. Tigers got it. Reese Murdoch in the open. No one's going to catch him. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers. They dared Sherwood to throw the football and made him pay. Murdoch read that the whole way.
Yeah, he was on that one quick.
I said the play before that I thought Sherwood was completely content to run the ball and take it to the half. They got a little greedy there, and the Tiger defense made them pay.
Yeah, a little overconfident.
So the Tigers have tied this one up at 14 apiece with 40 seconds left in the first half. And they're going to go for 2. That was a big momentum shift there by Murdoch.
Mercy, we needed something to get us going.
So the Tigers going for this 2-point conversion. They'll split 2 receivers, 2 each side. Bias in the shotgun. Allison comes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Allison. No, Bias going to keep it. Goes right up the middle. Untouched. 2-point conversion is successful. And the Tigers regain the lead with 40 seconds left in the half. 16-14.
This is the craziest night, man.
If you're the Tigers, you are taking a big breath. I'd send it to commercial break, but we've got 40 seconds left till the half. And we'll get plenty in then because I'm sure we've got a 30-minute halftime.
Yeah.
So, and Ozzy Osbourne is here now.
Ozzy.
This has been a crazy train of a first half that's actually quite fitting.
They do got some good music. I will give them that, man. They play some good tunes.
This is
Van Halen, Ozzy. Man, this is my old Toyota 86 truck, man.
Playlist, yeah. Oh, goodness. So, and apparently a scoring fest over in Eldon. Last update we had was 21-14. Boonville was leading the Mustangs. It is the senior night going on over there at Victor Field. And don't get me wrong, Eldon can score with anybody. Those boys know how to put up points.
Yes, they can.
So that should be a fun matchup. But the Tigers looking to potentially jump to a 3 seed if they could pull off a win here tonight in Sherwood.
Basically, the word I got about the Eldon game is Eldon can't stop the run and Boonville can't stop the pass.
Okay, then. That's
so go to it.
Not how I expected that one to go.
Yeah.
So the Tigers will kick off, try to get a stop for the half. The Tigers, I do believe, get the ball back to the second half. The kickoff is away. It's going to be fielded by Sherwood at their own 30, trying to get to the outside. And taking on defenders.
He's a big boy.
He really is. That big boy is Luke Maynard, the wide receiver. He is just a junior, but
he's like a tight end, man.
Yeah, he is stout out there wearing Travis Kelce's number, and not too much smaller than him.
No, he's
I didn't look. Is
big dude.
Is Taylor here?
No, don't.
87's making plays. I just assume Taylor's somewhere.
You're encouraging people out there to do this whole Taylor Swift thing. We don't want to do that.
All right, we don't have a Swiftie in the booth tonight. Good
There's
to know.
no Swifties up here, let me tell you.
34 seconds to go in the half. Sherwood with Cardwell in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to run it right up the middle, trying to get to the right side. Being pursued by Tigers and being tackled by Tigers after a short gain of about 2 yards. We get a timeout. Sherwood burning a timeout there.
Why are they? I don't understand.
I would kind of think after the last drive, you'd want to just send this thing to the half with 26 seconds to go.
Yeah. You don't want to keep playing with fire.
They will go ahead and burn a Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout. Special thanks to our friends, Lloyd Belt Automotive in Eldon. Stop by and see their great selection and inventory of vehicles, and of course their maintenance facility. You need to get your oil change. What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay then. This has been an interesting
Is that
night.
you, Britt? What was that?
I've heard chainsaws. They're frying fish.
That was off the speaker. I don't know.
When in Sherwood.
I don't know.
There's a terrace in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I have a theory on that.
You jump a dirt bike on that thing.
Oh, no, I legitimately have a theory. There's woods on the other side. Tell me they don't put a food plot here and deer hunt this thing.
Wow, they might.
What we're actually in is the deer blind right now.
Might be right. They are the marksmen.
See, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. So 26 seconds to go in the half. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the marksmen as they trail the Tigers here in the first half by 2. Cardwell going to roll out to his right, looking to throw. Good coverage downfield from the Tigers. Cardwell's going to have to keep it. He crosses midfield and may have got just enough to move the chains.
Marksman number 22, Jared.
But a good job by the Tigers. He wanted the shot downfield, but his receiver was in the midst of triple coverage. Tigers were begging him to throw it up.
Yeah. Guess who sprinted all the way across the field once again to make a play?
Ooh, I get 3 guesses, and all 3 of them are Ty Allison. Yeah. So 20 seconds to go. Marksman with the ball just barely across midfield. New set of downs. Cardwell in the shotgun again. 3 receivers out to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking downfield under pressure. He takes a shot as he gets rid of it.
Guess who once again?
Ty Allison is living in the backfield right now. Boy, he put his shoulder pad right in the middle of those 2 twos on Cardwell as he released the football, and that fell incomplete.
That kid is the definition of having a motor, man.
He is. There's no doubt about that. So 14 seconds now remaining on the game clock. 2nd and 10 from midfield for Sherwood as they trail Tigers by 2. Cardwell in the shotgun again takes the snap, drops back, looking for the quick pass outside, and dancing out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain. I guess I'm just confused here.
Well, the clock keeper let about another 2 seconds run off after he went out of bounds. So
they burned a timeout like they had some big play in mind, and they wound up just picking up a 10-yard scamper.
Yeah,
I don't know. With this style of play, it doesn't. Wow, that's a very generous spot again. It just does not lend itself to big playability.
Generous? You call that generous?
He went out of bounds.
That's more like Powerball win right there. Are you kidding me? He ran out of bounds 3 yards back.
Yeah,
that's more than generous.
I'm very.
Oh my Lord,
this is somewhat impressive.
I can't see, but I can see better than that.
Oh man, I wish we had a vision sponsor. I really do.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, we got a timeout called by Sherwood again. Another Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout. With the clock has been pushed up to 10.2 seconds to go.
There's that 2 seconds back.
And what is JT texting me in the midst of the game? Got our field reporter JT Groltz out here. Oh, I see. He's updating us from Warsaw. Warsaw facing off with Buffalo right now. Warsaw leading Buffalo 16-6 in that one.
Really?
So that one will tell us a lot about what to expect. Because once again, I still think that earlier season matchup with Warsaw, the Tigers have changed a lot since then. Reese was still banged up in that one. It was a close game at the half. You got to believe if you see Warsaw again, you know what to expect out of them.
Terrible week of practice as well. I mean, like I said, it was terrible in that first week of the season.
So we will see what the Tiger defense can do here with just 10 seconds to go. I got to imagine Sherwood's going to put a little air under this one as they are on the 44-yard line of the Tigers.
Well, I would think a pass, a screen of some sort, or try that reverse again.
I think the play where they threw it to Reese was kind of cool.
Yeah, try that again.
All right. And flags out. All right, we haven't seen one of those in about a minute. What on earth was that call? I don't know, but it's on Sherwood, so it'll back them up.
Now they took it back to 8.2. What is
apparently Coach Seitz says we have insider info here. This is great.
They added 2 seconds back on. Now they've taken it back off.
I don't know. I'm confused. I think we're all confused. Now they're back on their side of the field. We're going to try it again. Cardwell drops back to throw. He's going to look downfield. He's under pressure from the Tigers. Steps up. That's not Cardwell, but slinging it deep into double coverage. Nearly picked off by the Tigers. Xavier Jones-Nolan had a shot at it because they were targeting Cardwell. That was actually Mullen in to throw. And I'm confused why we burned 3 timeouts to get here, but nonetheless, that's how the first half will come to an end. The Tigers lead after 1 half of play, 16-14. You're listening to a very confused KS95 Sports.
Dunn Property Management is currently taking applications for over 30 one-bedroom, one-bath units in Eldon. These units are for ages 55 plus. Rent includes water, trash, snow removal, and lawn services, and can be pet-friendly upon approval. Locally owned and operated with full-time maintenance staff and office manager. They are close to churches, the senior center, shopping, and parks. For more information, call Dunn Property Management, 573-569-1200.
At Side & Sugar Nobi Partners, we know the value of hard work, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a farmer, rancher, or homeowner, we have the solution for you. Our John Deere compact tractor packages are reliable machines built to tackle any task on your property. With low monthly payments and finance options, SN Partners makes it easier than ever to bring home the power you need. Visit snpartners.com for more information. Side & Sugar Nobi, your partner for the land.
Looking for a pre-owned, dependable car or truck? Stop by Tim's Auto Connection just south of Laurie. Check out their selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. Tim's team will be happy to help you find the vehicle you're looking for, even if it's not already on their lot. Call or stop by Tim's Auto Connection for quality service, no pressure, and great prices on pre-owned vehicles. Tim's Auto Connection just south of Laurie. Call 573-372-0280. That's 573-372-0280.
Sure, people say vaping is a safer alternative to smoking. It's safer than swimming with sharks while dressed like a seal, flying a kite in the middle of a lightning storm, brushing your teeth with toilet water. Just because people say vaping is safer than cigarettes doesn't make it safe. Do your part. Spread the word and the trend.
This message brought to you by the Miller County Health Center.
And we are back at the half. It's the Hy-Vee halftime show here on KS95 Sports. The Versailles Tigers lead the Sherwood Marksmen 16-14. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me. Mark Side, bottom engineering tonight's contest back at the studio. We've got Britt on the camera, and since I just actually looked down and realized it's exactly on time, I can tell you that you're listening to tonight's broadcast at KTKS Versailles Eldon, Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM. We're also online, lakeradio.com, and streaming at mosportszone.com. Once upon a time, we were on Facebook. I don't know where it went. I don't understand technology. It was there. Now it's not.
We got unfriended.
Oh, man. I hate it when I unfriend myself.
What it was. We unfriended ourselves.
It was bound to happen. I've been irritating myself for a while now. Oh, Jason, it was, what's the terminology we want to look for? Weird first half?
Weird. I honestly, I know, what is the score? We're up by 2.
Up by 2.
I still think it's a very disappointing first half.
Agreed.
I think we came out of the gate on the first drive. We did what we wanted. We went down the field and we scored. And it was like we forgot left from right, right from left, up from down, down from up. We forgot everything that we did well. And we actually found ways to shoot ourselves in the foot quite a few times there in that first half. Thank God for Reese making that big play to maybe flip this momentum again going into half. But, Colt, I can't imagine Coach Seitz being very happy at all at halftime right now.
No, I completely agree. Coach Seitz can be very frustrated because it's one thing if you're off a step. Maybe you're taking shots downfield and the quarterback and the wide receivers aren't quite on the same page. You can live with that. But when it's the false starts, when it's fumbles, when it's missed tackles, and we did see a lot of missed tackles in the first half from the Tigers, those are the kind of things that Coach Seitz not going to be thrilled about. But the positive is you do have a lead at the half. You get the ball back to start the half. If I'm Coach Seitz, I'm telling my squad right now, guys, we made a lot of mistakes. And if we clean it up, we can take control of this game because I think you saw the best Sherwood had to throw at you there in the first half.
I agree. I mean, they're not going to do anything fancy whatsoever. You've seen what they got. They remind me offensively pretty much like Buffalo is what they remind me of. So we've already seen that. We've played that. But we've just got to clean it up on our side. We have been our own worst enemy right here. Versailles, they're going to run at you. You're going to have to make some halftime adjustments, how to take that thing away. It's got to be some 3 and outs in this second half. And we've got to get it going on offense and get this thing done, because we're not just playing this game. Yeah, you want to win this game. Of course you want to win. But we're on a little bit of a streak. We're going into districts, and we want to go in with some momentum here. And we've got to clean it up for that to happen.
Speaking of districts, so a lot of variables right now, but looking at the way the district layout is at the moment, coming into this game, the Tigers were the 4 seed, just below South Callaway. The South Callaway with 35.61 points, the Tigers with 33.25. Now, I will tell you, I did all the research in the world to try to figure out who, what, when, where, and how anything could change, and I'm more confused than when I started. I can tell you that the Tigers are going to host a game. That much is certain. There's no way that Cole Camp can catch Versailles in this matchup. Versailles is locked in at the worst as a 4 seed and will host a game. Now, with that being said, Versailles and South Callaway are still very close in their points, close enough that if South Callaway would lose and Versailles would win, I do believe Versailles would jump South Callaway. So big implication there, especially if the Tigers could get something going in the second half, and if you could win by 13 or more, that would be huge, which, by the way, I was trying to look down here. I did get some updates. Osage over Lutheran South, 29-0 right now. Camdenton over Glendale, 35-7. Oh, no, I got that score wrong, too. Osage is up 36-0 at the half. So Camdenton and Osage both in direct command of their games. You can see both of those at mosportzone.com. But Jason, there's a lot of intangibles here. If you're the Tigers, you don't necessarily care too much going into districts. I've got that up on the screen for folks in Mo Sports Zone here. You don't care too much going into districts where you fall because, yes, opening round matchup, you would get Cole Camp, who you've already seen and defeated earlier this year. If you move up, you get North Callaway, who is 2-6 on the season.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel good about either of those matchups.
If I'm Versailles, it's just my mentality of this is I don't care who we play. We got to win if we want to keep going. When you look at this district, you got Tolton at 8-0, Warsaw 5-3, South Callaway 5-3, which by the way was up 8-0 at the first on Montgomery County. That's the last update I've seen. You got us 4-4, Cole Camp 2-6, North Callaway 2-6, Carrollton 0-8. There's nobody on there we can't beat. There's nobody on there, and even when you look at Tolton's schedule, I'm not going to take anything away from 8-0. But when I don't know if they've played some of the teams that, some of those teams. I will say that I think we could play with Tolton even. So this district's wide open. Just win, baby, as Al Davis used to say. Keep going.
So the last update that I have from South Callaway. Let's see here. South Callaway with 3:52 to go in the half had just scored to go at 14-8 in their matchup. 14-8. So we'll keep an eye on that game as well. If South Callaway wins, then this seeding is locked up. That is how it's going to be. Yep. But it all changes if South Callaway would lose and the Tigers could win. And you talked about Tolton. So I did a little homework, got to looking into the schedule, and I will tell you that Tolton, the best team that they've defeated this year, has a 500 record.
Yeah,
it may be sub 500 at the end of the season.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from 8-0 because you still got to go out there and win the game. But I would not be afraid of Tolton. And there's nobody in this district that I would be afraid of to play.
No, and we talked about the matchup with Warsaw. You can look at it on paper and say, oh, well, Warsaw got Versailles pretty good earlier in the year. But, there's a lot of intangibles in that. We know that Reese Murdoch was injured and was not able to play at his level. The Tigers just really weren't in a good place at that time. And they
cramping every play. That was a horrible week of practice that week.
Yeah.
For the whole state of Missouri, of course. And Warsaw had to go through the same thing. But, there was a lot of things that, we're better than that. I will just say that Warsaw is a good team, but I wouldn't back off of them.
Well, and it also is worth noting, you are giving Coach Seitz a second shot at a team. He has film to watch. He's seen how he stacks up against them. He saw what worked and what didn't. Yeah. And I'm not an expert, but, Coach Seitz has been around the game of football for a little bit now and played at some pretty impressive levels. So I have a feeling if you need somebody to dissect a game, he probably knows a thing or two about it.
Yeah, and I am a firm believer that it's hard to beat somebody twice. Yeah, I've always said that in basketball, but in football, I think it's even more so.
Great.
It's hard to beat somebody twice because you've had all your and their kids, they've beat us. Sometimes you get a little let down when you're playing somebody you've already beat. And that's where, I think we have a great shot in this district. I think we have as much a shot as anybody to take this thing all the way, honestly, when you look at it. But it all depends on your momentum going in. we need to come out in this second half and sign, seal, and deliver this one in a very, very hard way.
Well, this is an extended halftime because they heard Jason and I were coming, so
it's Fonzie night. Everybody's got Fonzie clothes on. The band out here.
All right,
and they're digging it, man.
All right, I'm gonna go find a jukebox hit real quick.
Leather jackets everywhere, jeans.
I love it. I'm here for it. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk a little college football and the NFL as well.
Yeah.
Tigers lead Sherwood 16-14. This is the Hy-Vee halftime show. You're listening to KS 95 Sports.
Holly Lift Boat Lifts. You've got your home at the lake and you found the perfect boat. Now, to just make sure the boat bottom stays clean and up out of the water. Holly Lift Boat Lifts. We've been the lake's choice for reliable boat lifts for over 40 years, and we offer a lifetime warranty on our tanks. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Holly Lifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Holly lifts.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading AirEase products. Every AirEase product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people called DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
It's not called the Farm Won't or a Farm Can't. It's the Case IH Farm All Series, and it's available now at Crown Power and Equipment. And instead of telling you that the Case IH Farm All can do baling, mowing, pulling, raking, and digging, we'll just give you the list of things it won't do. Ready? Nothing. Get your Case IH Farm All Series today at Crown Power and Equipment and find out why Can Do comes in red. Crown Power and Equipment. Passion, power, performance. Find a location near you at crown-power.com.
Car buying has definitely changed a lot. I don't dread it at all anymore, thanks to everybody at Lloyd Bell Automotive. I knew what SUV I wanted. I knew right about what I wanted to pay, but I thought it was going to be hard to find until I mentioned it to the guys at Lloyd Bell Automotive, and they had one here within 2 days. They brought it to me. They made sure I loved it, worked out all the financing. I've never done business like that before. Lloyd Bell Automotive is definitely making car buying fun again, and as a busy mom, I appreciate them very much.
Lloyd Bell Automotive, downtown Eldon.
Stepping onto the boat, pushing off from the dock, tying on the perfect bait, and casting a line.
Grandpa, we got one.
Sharing your favorite hobby. Brought to you by Lake Regional Orthopedics. From total joint replacement to memories that can't be replaced.
My fish is bigger than yours.
Our commitment runs deep. Learn more at lakeregional.com.
And we are back here at the Hy-Vee halftime show in Sherwood. Well, in Creighton, technically. Yes.
Creighton, Missouri. Yeah, I always keep forgetting.
Yeah, Creighton. You know, Creighton, the college team. I would have guessed it was a bigger city than this, but Creighton. Was it Doug McDermott that played for Creighton?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Dougie McBucket. Once again, I would have expected a bigger town for the University of Creighton, but hey, here we are. No, Sherwood High School in the town of Creighton, just outside of Clinton, by a little bit, right off of 7 Highway. And it's been a fun first half if you like those competitive games, 16-14 the lead, but it's been a sloppy first half for the Tigers, as it was a lot of penalties committed, and it was just some poor tackling. A lot they can clean up in the second half, but a team that has played pretty well here lately is a different Tigers, the Mizzou Tigers.
Yeah.
Boy, they have their homecoming coming up tomorrow as they play host to the South Carolina Gamecocks. The Tigers ranked 20th in the nation. It's a sold-out zoo. Jason, it's fun to see Mizzou be good again.
It's fun to see it back where it was when Finkel was there. I finally feel like those days are kind of here again. I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want it to disappear like a puff of smoke, but it is. It's a season that matters, and I love it.
Well, I saw a stat that tells you how good some of Missouri's players are. If you put together all of South Carolina's wide receivers, they have, I think, 120 more receiving yards than Luther Burden by himself. Yeah. I'm not saying Luther Burden is good, but you're going to be seeing him on Sundays here in a couple of years.
He's pretty special, man. He's a lot of fun to watch.
And I really appreciate the fact that somewhere along the line, the Tigers have decided we should throw Luther Burden the ball and see what he can do with it. But it's been a fun year for Mizzou. If they can win tomorrow, which they should, they're favored. They're at home. It's a sold-out crowd. It's I don't know what they call it, the gold-out game.
Yeah.
If you get that win, you turn around the following week and you square off with undefeated Georgia in Athens. That is, without a doubt, the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what, Georgia's just kind of begging for it. I think at this point, they've almost let it slip away a couple times this year, and there ain't no better team than the Tigers to go in there and take it from them.
No, I completely agree, which, by the way, we'll be getting updates from Eldon. Last we heard it was a 21-14 Boonville lead. I know that, Hess and Beckman already hooked up on a big one, but that is a big tri-county matchup over there with some district implications as well, because we know this is a weird predicament that I haven't been in a while, where both of the teams we cover, Versailles and Eldon, have home games in districts. Like, I don't mean this rude, but I'm going to be completely honest, Jason. There was a couple of years there where the only guaranteed win we knew either team was going to have was when they played each other.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, and now both of our teams have home district games. It's great to see. Couldn't be happier. But we haven't completely figured out what we're going to do coverage-wise in the postseason. Once we do, we'll be sure to let everyone know. But we're trying to keep up to date with the Eldon game as well. But right here, it is halftime. Versailles leading Sherwood 16-14. So Mizzou plays tomorrow. Then on Sunday, those pesky Chargers come back to town. Listen, I get it. The Chargers are not having a great season, but they still scare me every time we play them.
Yeah, there's too much familiarity there, and that always scares me. I don't care what the records are when you're playing an opponent in your own little division there. That's always scary. Everybody always gets up for that, too. So I think you always kind of throw the records out the door on those games.
Well, Justin Herbert, such a talented quarterback. The only thing that does help the Chiefs out a little bit, there is no Mike Williams. He got injured early in the season. Mike Williams is always a problem for the Chiefs because he's, 6'4" or whatever, and just really, really talented. The Chiefs struggle with size, it seems like. For Kansas City, we get to see the debut of Minihue on that defensive line that has played exceptionally well already. And, some familiar faces around Kansas City. The Jet is back.
Yeah.
Ironically, the Jet went to the Jets and found out the grass is not always greener on the other side. He was told, I get to play with Aaron Rodgers. And instead they said, here's Zach Wilson. And he's like, I miss Patrick.
Hey, I got to give Zach Wilson credit, though, man. He's done all right.
He really has. He has stepped up lately.
He shut up all his critics, I think. He may not be the best in the NFL by any means, but he was never expected to be. But he has played above his pay grade in my mind. He's done great against and that Jets defense. Man, I thought, I forgot how good they actually are. They've done a great job this year against some great quarterbacks. So I know we don't want to sit and talk about the Jets, but I got to give a little bit of credit.
So I did just get an update in. Apparently, very little defense being played at the half. It is 35-21 Boonville over Eldon.
I think that's the definition of no defense being played.
Yeah, it's been an air-it-out kind of game. But, no, you're right about Zach Wilson. I have heard a lot of talk, though, that Frank Clark was supposed to be in Kansas City getting a physical today.
Is that official? That's what I thought I read.
I don't know if he's been there or not, but I heard he was supposed to be. So I guess the Chiefs decided, well, we can get some of the band back together and see what happens here.
Well, so that's when they played the sweetest music, when they were all together. So.
Well, Frank Clark's the guy, though, as bad as it sounds. I don't care if he plays the regular season. He doesn't do anything in the regular season, but the playoffs,
hey,
something happens and he becomes the reincarnate spirit of Derek Thomas in the playoffs.
You give him 12 to 15 plays a game even. Yeah. You don't have to give him every snap. You give him 12 or 15 at opportune times, he can be a real impact player.
Think about the D-line rotation we've got. You've got a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year in Chris Jones. He missed the first game, and he's still got 5 sacks already. The dude is literally chasing down his own record for consecutive games with a sack. And now you're going to have a Minihue next to him, who is 6'5", I believe, or 6'4", and 280 pounds, but will play at the end. You've got Karlaftis, who leads the Chiefs with 27 pressures already on one side. And then on the other side, Mike Dana, who no one cared about, but he has played out of his mind this season. I mean, it is a crazy lineup. So now you want to bring Frank Clark back to put him with that rotation. And once in a while, just because he's a madman, Spags will tell Nick Bolton he gets to blitz you too, or Leo Chanel, or one of those guys. I feel bad for other quarterbacks.
Yeah, and it's just guys that make your locker room better too, is what I like about it, man. They're just good dudes.
They are. Now, the offense, I do think we'll figure it out eventually. If you wanted to tell me that our biggest problem this year was going to be throwing the football, but I still have Patrick Mahomes as my quarterback, we'll be just fine.
Yeah, I always did feel like when Hill left, you could always tell there was a little bit of a deep threat hole there, just a little something different. Still great. I mean, they still did great. Still won a Super Bowl without him.
Of course.
But it just seemed like it was just a little bit harder.
So I will argue with anybody. I hate the people that are like, we didn't need Tyreek. He wasn't that good.
Nah, he's a great wide receiver.
Tyreek Hill will retire someday as one of the scariest threats at the wide receiver position ever. I'm I want to be very clear on the statement I'm about to make. I'm by no means saying that Tyreek Hill is Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is Jerry Rice. But when it comes into a defensive coordinator having no idea how to stop you and just being terrified of big playability, not even Jerry Rice was as scary as Tyreek Hill is. Because Jerry was fast. Tyreek is different.
You don't have anybody to even practice against.
No.
Give you a look like what you're going to get from Tyreek Hill.
And some of the other greats, you could put a guy like Darrelle Revis on them and hold them to nothing. I dare you to pick a cornerback in the league and tell him, hey, you're going press coverage with Tyreek Hill one-on-one, no safety help all game long.
Even some of the best would have a hard time.
No, Revis would just look at you and be like, yeah, I'm good, actually.
Maybe Darrell Green for the Redskins, it was still running a 4.2 when he was like 41 years old.
Well,
came back for the Redskins.
That's different. That's another thing, by the way, about getting McCole back. Say what you want about McCole. He's still one of the top 5 fastest players in all of football.
Yeah.
And just having that kind of speed back is huge. So I'm excited. And once again, I have nothing but love for Tyreek. I get that he didn't say he went and he got money. Good for him. You only play for so long. Do what you can.
Life's short. Your career is shorter.
Frankly, I'm pulling for him to get his 2,000 this year.
Yeah.
I just hope that when he plays the Chiefs, Andy dials something up, Spags dials something up, and we hold him to. If we hold him to 70, I'm calling it a win.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But enough about Chiefs football. I get riled up in that and ready to go. Oh, actually, one last thing about Chiefs football. I had heard all the murmurs that maybe Father Time had caught up with Travis Kelce. And then Travis Kelce promptly laughed at the camera and said, you want to see me go over 100 yards and a half?
What would even give somebody that idea?
He had started a little slow. He hadn't had a big game, and he was not on pace for a 1,000-yard season this year. And then he had more yards in the first half against the Broncos than Russell Wilson threw for the entire game.
And the people need to get away with all that getting old stuff. You just get better, man.
I'm pretty certain that if you just take the AFC West games this year, Travis has a shot to have 800 yards in just those games.
Sure.
I mean, it's insane what he does out there. But nonetheless, we are just about ready to get the second half run. We got 2:30 left of this Hy-Vee halftime show. Because once again, if Jason and I are at a game, we go big, Only 20-minute halftimes. They've asked us to perform at several halftimes. We've had to turn them down, cut down the autograph signings as much.
Yeah, that's a long line.
Yeah, it's
the Twisted Tater line's longer than the autograph line for us.
God, I love that name. Why has no one opened a restaurant called the Twisted Tater?
I don't know, but I bet it's coming.
Or that could be a dance move. Is that the stanky leg? No, that's the Twisted Tater,
that's
son.
The Twisted Tater. All you girls beware, man. I'm doing the Twisted Tater.
Jason Vansel's breaking hearts. That's an image I didn't need, actually. Tell you what, we got enough time. We'll grab a quick commercial break. Be back with the third quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City and Apache Flats. Or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
Your local Lowe's tackles the competition this fall and backs its high school football teams this season. Lowe's wants its customers to do it right for less. Shop at Lowe's for all your tailgating needs and be prepared for autumn leaves. There's something for everyone at Lowe's. Easily located in Osage Beach on Highway 42. Score your own touchdown this season. Come in or shop online at Lowe's.com.
Just about ready for the third quarter to get underway. Tigers with a 2-point lead, 16-14, after what can only be described as a sloppy first half. But I'm sure halftime was spent discussing some details that need to be cleaned up. Coach Vansel, second half, what do the Tigers need to do to secure a victory here in Sherwood?
On offense, if I'm sides, man, I'm coming out. I'm going back to what we did on that first drive, and I'm making a pact with my players. We're putting 6 on the board quick. We're taking over this game, and on defense, it's just man on man. You've got to literally just man up. They're coming at you like a freight train. You're going to have to go meet them. So, I mean, it's a test of wheels on defense.
Personally, I think if you want 6, you need 7. I'm talking about Ty Allison. I'd like to see him get involved a little bit.
I would love to see that, yes.
So here we are in the American Sun Control third quarter. Sherwood getting ready to kick off. Tigers with a 2-point lead, and they will see the football first. Whistle is given. We're ready to rock and roll, and the kick is away. Line drive going to be caught at the 25. Head to the 30. I believe that is Shoemaker trying to follow some blocks. He gets ahead to the 35, takes on a tackle, and drives it ahead to the 36-yard line. That's where the Tigers will start this drive.
I couldn't tell if he was looking to try to hand that off to Murdoch or what there when he first got that.
Kind of looked like maybe going to do a little hook and ladder action type thing there.
Something was cooking.
That was a pretty impressive catch, too, because that thing was lined right at him. So we'll see what the Tigers have in store for this first drive. They were able to move the ball pretty efficiently early before stalling out on a couple drives. So they'll split two wide receivers to the right. Receiver comes in motion. That is Murdoch. Fakes the handoff. Instead, they're going to give it to Shoemaker, running right to left. Following the guard, he'll pick up a couple, maybe three. Closer to four, actually.
Running for the Tigers.
Get that ball going north to south, man. Just keep them feet moving.
Little misdirection as they brought Reese in motion and handed it off to Chase instead. Chase, with a head of steam, was able to get a nice gain on first down. Pushes the ball ahead to the 41-yard line, still on the Tiger side of the field. Pretty nice night for football, though.
Beautiful. Man, I love this weather. Colors are on the trees. It's getting pretty, man.
So Bias with two receivers split out to each side. He's got Shoemaker to his right. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Looking right. Steps up in the pocket. Going to go downfield. It's a little underthrown. Coming back to meet it is Murdoch at the 30. Brought down actually about the 31-yard line, but a good job. Murdoch spotted it was going to be short and high-pointed it before the corner could get there.
Yeah, that was a great job coming back. I don't know if the ball came out of Fletcher's hand, if it slipped out or what, but it seemed like when he left his hand, something's wrong. Reese did a good job adjusting.
Okay, legitimately, I don't know high school football well enough to know. What do they start the play clock at?
Well,
Was it 25 or 40?
I always thought it was 40.
Well, they're starting at a 25.
I know.
So the Tigers with the ball on the 31-yard line now of Sherwood after a big play by Reese Murdoch. He's got size on that corner. They can get that all day long. Now it's a handoff to Murdoch on the reverse, trying to get to the edge. Tackler, good job tackling Murdoch at the 34-yard line. He went low and just cut his legs out from under.
Yeah, we didn't. I think Ty was supposed to be. Ty hit himself in the helmet. Ty was supposed to pick that guy up and just didn't quite get there on him.
I said Murdoch. Wasn't that Murdoch on the carry?
Yep, that was Murdoch on the carry.
Okay. He's throwing me off because I don't see. Oh, I see. The sock got pulled down on the thing. I thought, well, where'd that black cap sleeve go to?
Maybe he switched the sock to the other leg for a while.
He was running in a circle too much with the first way. So it's going to be a loss on first down. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Two receivers split out to each side. Bias in the shotgun. Shoemaker to his right. Bias takes the snap, drops back, looking left, going to uncork one, diving for it, but could not bring it in. That pass a little low. Good effort to bring it in, but pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to TO right here. Go with this wide side of the field.
Well, you're in that position where once again it's 3rd and 12, but you only need, get a chunk of it. 5-6 yards here and make it 4th and manageable. Even if Bias has a lane, he can always take off with this thing.
Yeah.
Tigers once again going to split 3 wide receivers, this time to the right. One out to the left, Shoemaker to the right of Bias. Bias takes the snap, drops back, looking right. Under a little pressure. He's going to heave this one deep into double coverage, up over top. Murdoch just about took it from him. I'm shocked he didn't pull it in. It hit him in the hands. He can get up.
Yeah, he did. He got up there. Ran a little wheel off there and kind of tried to lose him. And, man, I thought he had that thing.
Well, I like the play call, though. They gave Reese a 50-50 ball, and he just about hauled it in. So the Tigers going to go for it on 4th and long. So again, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be 12 yards in the air. If you can get 7-8 in the air or 7-8 in the air on a slant, let them little run yards after the catch. You have options. 2 receivers split out to each side. Bias under a little pressure has to get rid of it. He's hit as he throws. Good pressure brought by Sherwood as they were looking for Reese, I believe, on a little bit of a delayed screen.
Yeah, you're asking an awful lot out of your high school offensive line to try to pass block for 4 or 5 seconds there on a play like that.
That's going to be a turnover on downs on the Tigers. Ball will go back to Sherwood, so not the first down the Tigers were hoping for. Or not the first possession, the Tigers were hoping for. So Sherwood with the ball on their 34-yard line. 9:37 to go in the American Sun Control third quarter. Tigers by 2. First down, Cardwell. Keeps it off the snap. Runs right up the middle, straight into contact. He'll pick up 5.
Running forward to the mark.
That essentially sums up what we saw the entire first half.
And on the hit for the Tigers, number 29, Jonathan Klein.
Here they come.
I'm pretty certain that Sherwood's entire playbook thus far could be written on one sheet of paper in rather large letters.
Run.
2nd and 5. Cardwell back in the shotgun again, takes it. He's going to run to the right this time, trying to get to the edge. Tigers take it away, but he's able to get north and south. Tigers stand him up after about a 2-yard gain. He tried to get the edge. Tigers do a good job rallying.
Yeah, they're doing, I mean, it's the most simplest thing what they're doing. We just got to get there and rally to the ball and drive them back.
But it'll bring up 3rd and about a yard.
Yeah, is that another awful favorable spot there? I don't know.
They definitely aren't losing any yards here.
No.
So 3rd and short. I'd be shocked to see anything other than Cardwell right up the gut.
Yeah, why would you? I would just run right up the middle. It's guaranteed 3 yards every time.
I mean, Cardwell's essentially got 2 fullbacks in front of him. He's going to run. He gets hooked from behind, but able to lean forward and dive across the 45 ahead to the 46-yard line. That's enough to move the chains for a marksman first down. So it's just run right now for the marksman. They've tried throwing a couple times, but really their best completion has been to the Tigers.
Yeah, play clock's not running, obviously.
There it goes.
There it goes. And the ball snaps, it runs.
Cardwell running to the left. He gets a seam. He's got big yardage here. Head to the 40. The Tigers takes on a tackle. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Versailles. 17-yard run for Cardwell. Right now, Sherwood just taking chunks out of this Versailles defense. So a new set of downs for Sherwood. As they move up to the 34-yard line of the Tigers. Cardwell in the shotgun takes the snap, fakes the throw, running to the right. He's met at the line of scrimmage this time. Good job by the Tigers to rally and stuff him for no gain.
Running for the marksman.
Somebody got to strip that ball out of there. Got him stood up, start ripping and stripping.
He really is only keeping one hand on the football.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there. We just need to take it.
Okay, for real, this play clock is confusing me because now it was reset to 40. Every other time's been 25.
I don't know what they're doing. I'm
lost.
It's 41 minutes, 25 and over, so figure it out and let me know. Anybody want to call in with an answer? Give you $500 cash.
2nd and 10 for Sherwood. Cardwell in the shotgun again. He's going to keep it going right up the gut. He tries to stutter step and falls into the hands of the D tackle. And
he got Dobbins there. Klein on the play, look like.
They'll pick up a couple. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Tonight's podcast brought to you by Twisted Taters.
And fish.
And fish. Do you have heartburn? No? Well, you will now, thanks to Twisted Taters and Fish. So 3rd and a long 8 here for Sherwood. We'll see if they try to put a little air under it, stay with the ground game. They split 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cardwell in the shotgun again. Takes the snap. He's going to run to his right, looking for the corner. Tigers get there, and they're going to stop him short of the first down for sure. I think they're still fighting that scrum.
Man, they're not blowing the whistle yet.
He'll get stood up. He's at least 3 yards shy of the first down. I'm sure Sherwood going to go for this, though.
Yeah.
So it'll bring up, like I said, 4th and about 3. Big play coming here from the marksman. 6 minutes to go in the American Sun Control third quarter. Versailles leads Sherwood 16-14. Looking for a big 4th down stop. Make that 4th and 4.
Well, you know what they're going to do.
I'm afraid to say that because every time I say I know what they're going to do, they finally throw it. And if you look at 87 lined up there in the slot.
Quarterback to the left.
Cardwell in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. He takes it. He's going to run, trying to follow the guard on the left side, and it looks like he's going to get enough, pushing the pile ahead. Finally stopped at about the 20-yard line, but not before moving the chains for another marksman first down.
Yeah, you know what's coming. You just got to stop it.
With contact for the Tigers was number 59, Garrett Bell.
So the Tigers got to find a way to stop this run game. It's been right up the gut. The edge hasn't really hurt the Tigers bad. They've done a good job of taking the corners away, but it's just right up the gut, that initial penetration.
Yeah, that's going to wear you out if you're Versailles, man.
The problem is this is how Sherwood's used to playing, so I don't think it works on them the same. Cardwell out of the shotgun takes it. He gets contact by the line of scrimmage, but able to break free. Diving forward, picking up a chunk. 8, 9. That's enough for a first down and 11-yard scamper. It looked like he was going to stop for a loss, but Cardwell had different ideas.
I'll tell you what, he's an impressive player, man. He is impressive.
How is he not tired?
He keeps his feet moving on contact, and he just keeps going.
I mean, he never comes out of a game.
No.
The kid's got to have 30 carries by now. So new set of downs, first and goal. Cardwell takes the snap out of the shotgun, running to the left, right up the middle, left side of the middle, I should say. Takes contact, dives forward.
Cardwell.
Oh, okay. The rules, by the way, have been sent to you by one Kyle Nowalski. He said instead of the $500, though, he would instead take a shout-out for Caitlin Warnke for making a state.
Hey, yes, without a doubt. Thank you, Kyle, for mentioning that. Caitlin Warnke, first state qualifier in school history.
Wow.
Good job.
That's amazing. Shotgun snap going up the gut. Tigers hook him, but not before he can break into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Sherwood as they regain the lead with 4:03 to go in the third quarter. But yes, congratulations, Caitlin Stewart, state qualifier. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal, and Kyle's done a great job with those girls. You know, all those girls on that golf team. I think most of them, like 4 all-conference players. Wow. Kyle's did a great job with those girls, and they love golf, and it shows. And Kate, you know, Warnke being the first girl to be a state qualifier, that's awesome. And, you know, she, I can't remember where she placed, but just the experience alone. I think Kyle said she did better than him when he was a junior in high school.
And on the 2-point conversion, Cardwell going to keep it, just trying to dive in. And he is successful. 2-point conversion, good for Sherwood. 22-16, 6-point lead for the Marksmen. See if the Tigers can answer when we come back. You're listening to KS 95 Sports.
Racing legend and time traveler Chip Thunder here. Como Connect recently connected its 30,000 subscriber to ultra-fast internet. To celebrate, I'm going to give my trademark Chip Thunder, 30,000 times while this announcer man tells you about an awesome 30K contest.
You have a chance to win an entertainment prize package featuring a free year of gigabit internet in Como Connect's 30K celebration contest. Visit ComoConnect.com/30K to enter today.
Is that 30,000 woos yet? Woo!
And we're back as the Tigers have lost the lead they once held at the half. Now in the third quarter with 4:03 to go. The American Sun controlled third quarter. Tigers trail Sherwood 16-22. About to get the ball back. And Jason, I was told that, you know, it's all coaching when it comes to golf. You know, there is no such thing as natural talent. It's whatever the coach teaches you.
It's all coaching, without a doubt. And Kyle Nowalski is the coach.
I've been told he's the sensei of golf.
I'll tell you what. He knows what I mean. He was the greatest geography student in history when I had him in class. I think his geography skills are far surpass his golf skills by far.
I probably don't want to know.
Let's just say there's a lot of backstory.
Onside kick and a good job recovering it by the Tigers. Sherwood trying to be a little tricky there, but the Tigers able to just fall on it at midfield. So it'll be good starting position for this Tiger offense.
Got Hans Hartman out there. Michael Hartman, I think, Hartman with the nice recovery.
Good job by Michael Hartman making that one look easy. I don't know. I'm not trying to second guess Sherwood's coach, but personally, I don't know that I'd be giving the Tigers any better field position right now.
Yeah. Britt's getting into the music, man.
The playlist has been
this ain't no dance club, girl. You got a job to do.
It's going to be a handoff on first down. Going up the middle is Shoemaker. Nothing there, though, as the Sherwood defense was ready, and they stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, offensive line kind of getting blown back a little bit right there.
Seth Smotherman.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for this Tiger offense. He said, wouldn't mind seeing a little something Allison in the flat. See if he can get a little momentum.
I would get him out there on that edge. I think he's had the ball one time tonight. What was it, like 22 yards?
Yeah, that first play of the game.
So let's try that again.
We'll see. On the near side, I also look at Albrecht as he's got one-on-one coverage, no safety help, and he's got 6 inches on the corner.
Yeah.
Two receivers, high for Bias. Takes shotgun snap. Handoff Shoemaker. No, Bias going to keep it. He's under pressure. Makes one-man miss. Able to get rid of it. What a catch made. Breaking free at the 30 is Ollison. Cuts it back 25, 20. They're not going to catch him. Ty Ollison to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Jason, I wish you would have said something that maybe Ty should get the football.
Yeah, you get it in number 7's hands, good things happen.
And what about the job by Fletcher Bias to just stay in there and take the hit to deliver that one right where it needed to be?
Like Sherwood got away with one heck of a personal foul just now.
What's
My
that?
Lord. Oh, well, it was a defensive player hit one of our linemen right square in the back in front of the official. And they turned it to him and looked right at him, and he just shook it off.
That's one of those things you got to be real careful.
How you can't blow your whistle on that deal.
You don't want to do that too many times because generally that comes around at some point in the game.
Yeah, karma's a funny thing.
All right, 2-point conversion attempt here. Receiver comes in motion. Bias going to fake the handoff. Instead, going right up the gut. Shoemaker dances in. 2-point conversion is good. Tigers regain the lead 24-22 with 3:05 to go in the American Sun Control third quarter. Take a break. Be back in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Lakefront homes, luxury homes, condos, first-time home buyers, farms, foreclosures, townhomes, villas, lakefront, commercial. First Choice Realty is Eldon's oldest and most trusted real estate brokerage. Christopher Weeberry is a lifelong resident of the Lake area and real estate salesperson. Call Chris Weeberry with First Choice Realty today if you're thinking about selling or looking to purchase a new home. 573-480-2313. That's 573-480-2313.
You know, we'd like to thank the officials out here tonight doing a very tough job. That it's tough to be an official in today's game, honestly. I umpired baseball for many years, and I can tell you whether you're right, whether you're wrong. In some fans' eyes, you are wrong. So I do always give a little bit of love to the officials because it's not an easy job that they do. Especially,
yep, I'll go with that.
Especially some that struggle to move.
I'll go with that.
Ensuing kickoff coming here. Oh,
that's a great quote over there, Coach Wilson. Great quote. I totally agree.
Oh boy, what happens in the booth stays in the booth, and it's going to be a hopper right up the middle.
That's down.
That is
better
down.
Blow it, man. Coach just said all these nice things about you. You better blow the whistle.
Coach Wilson was about to go blow the whistle for him down at the 31-yard line. That is where Sherwood will start this possession. Jason, we've talked about this style of play for Sherwood. It's great when it works. If the Tigers can get a stop early in a drive, just hit them late, hit them early on first down to the line of scrimmage, back them up behind the chains. It can make all the difference in how Sherwood has to play.
Get them off schedule a little bit. We haven't really done that. Just get them off schedule. We've got to poke one in because you do not want to be in a 2-point game with this team.
I'm telling you, I smell a Ty Ollison tackle for a loss coming soon. Cardwell takes it out of shotgun. He's looking to run to the right, trying to get to the edge. Tigers forcing him back. He has to stutter step, and they're going to drop him. He dives forward to the line. Tigers were not giving up the edge.
Cardwell making a stop for the Tigers, number 24.
By the way, I'm being harassed by Richard Gray all through this broadcast. You know, Richard, I asked you to come here tonight, and you said no, something about having to take care of your kids. I don't get it. He's always a dad first. It's like, come on, man, priorities.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that stuff.
2nd and 10. So the Tigers did what we asked. They got a big push through on first down. Can they follow it up on second down? Cardwell on the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. He's going to keep it. Trying to go right up the gut. Big hole there. He's able to pick up 5, diving ahead for a little extra. Ahead to the 39-yard line.
Boy's a beast, man.
Well, he's not afraid to just throw his body out there either.
He gives everything he's got. I'll give the kid credit.
3rd and short now for Sherwood on their own 38-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 3. Not a doctor, but I do believe Cardwell's going to keep this and run right up the gut.
I'd like to see him in an Ollison head-on collision. Is what I'd like to see.
Oh, boy. And Cardwell is going to take it right up the middle, and he is wrapped up around the hips by Ollison. However, not before he crosses the first down marker. Ahead to the 44-yard line and moves the chains for Sherwood.
And now for our fans of the game.
Yeah, if you're Versailles defense, you got to make sure they respect you somehow, man. Somebody's got to step up and make it here.
Chancey Whitworth.
Like I said, the battle in the trenches at some point in time comes down to... No, I want Cheetos. Oh, the battle in the trenches sometimes come down to just willpower. Who wants it a little bit more? But new set down. Sherwood takes the snap. Cardwell up the middle, trying to follow the right guard. Good job by the Tiger D-line, shutting that down quick. He picks up maybe a yard. I'm going to give it 2.
Now, if we can get 2 stops in a row, is the question here. That's been our problem. We get one, but then we can't get a second one to follow it up with.
I seriously want to know how Cardwell is not out of steam.
I don't know. Boy, any more tired than he was ever. This kid is unbelievable, man.
I guarantee he sleeps good after Friday Night Football.
I'd like to have him on our team. He's a hard-nosed kid.
So 2nd and 8. Cardwell takes it, going right up the gut again. The hole there as he drives across midfield, diving forward to the 46-yard line. Gonna be just shy or right at the first down marker. Yeah, they'll give him the first down.
We just got. I mean, he's taking the snap and running up in the. You know, we just got to squeeze these gaps down. Everybody got to squeeze it down a little bit, tighten things up.
Some new set of downs. Sherwood now to the 46-yard line of the Tigers. This may just come down in the second half to who gets a stop as the third quarter just about over. 15 seconds remain. This will be the last play of the American Sun Control third quarter. Cardwell in the shotgun again. 3 receivers out to his right. Doesn't matter. He's going to keep it and go right up the middle. Hooked around the waist and drugged down at the 45-yard line. And that is where the quarter will come to an end. It's going to be 2nd and 9 when we come back. Sherwood with the ball, trailing the Tigers by 2. 1 quarter to play. Anything's possible. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
American Sun Control and Powder Coating is your powder coating and railing specialist at the lake. We can custom design new railings for your deck or pool area, or make your existing railing look like new again. Maybe it's time to enhance your outdoor living space with a new screened-in porch or room. Our 40 years of experience is your assurance of total satisfaction. Check us out online or Facebook. That's American Sun Control.
And we're back at Sherwood, home of the Twisted Tater. Seriously, I'm going to hear that in my nightmares. I'm right next to the speaker, and if they announce Twisted Taters and Fish one more time, I swear.
Taters and fish, baby. It don't get no better.
It was kind of cool. So my older brother works for Life Flight Eagle, I think it is. And as I was driving through Clinton, I look over, and there's a big old purple helicopter. And I call him and said, "Hey, is that your purple helicopter?" "Well, it's not mine, but I fly in it."
Yeah.
I asked him if he'd give me a ride to the game, and apparently that's against company policy. But
yeah, the rules are more just guidelines. They're not really something you have to follow.
I told him I didn't have to drive the thing. I'd be happy just riding in it, but no. 2nd and long here. 2nd and 9 for the Sherwood offense on the 44-yard line of the Tigers. Cardwell takes the snap, running to his right. He's looking to throw this time, and he's got a man open at the 40, catching it out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That's complete to the only receiver we've really seen him target, Luke Maynard.
Yeah, big target, too.
That is the problem with how Sherwood runs this offense. They throw so seldom that it's easy to get in a lull and not expect it.
Yeah.
So 3rd and short for Sherwood. The 36-yard line of the Tigers. I'm trying to read. The numbers are a little faint. Or I'm just getting old. One or the other. I mean, it's 3rd and about a foot. Oh, Tigers tried to time it. Ball's on the ground, but I think they're going to get the Tigers for going a smidge early.
We have flags down. We have offsides against the Tigers.
Yeah. Ty didn't like that one. Ty's claiming that the center.
I'm not too sure he's not right.
I mean, I've never seen Ty lie about that, so I'm going to assume that he's telling us the truth.
I'm not too sure the center did kind of clutch that ball a little bit when he saw the pressure coming.
Well, if I saw Ty running at me like that, I'd probably do the same. Well, and I think that sideline official's kind of saying something about it
I
over
think
there.
the center moved the ball.
Yeah. No, I think there's, and that is, yeah, the officials talk about it. Yeah, they got the center double clutch. This is a new one. So we've seen Coach Seitz get them to take time back off the clock. We've seen Ty Ollison talk them into actually calling a false start instead of an offside. Apparently talking to the refs does work a little bit. Who knew?
It never did for me.
Well, they're nicer about it than you were, Jason.
Coach Wilson's the one over there that's so good at the refs. Boy, he's slick, man. He's not just looks, man. He's got the personality that he's everything I'm not.
He just comes off all nice and innocent until the refs turn their back, and then he says what he really thinks. He knows how to play the game.
I just talked him up to the AD pretty good the other day, so you owe me, Wilson.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now, instead of what would have been 3rd and short. Cardwell in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Versailles showing blitz. Ball is fumbled on the ground. Cardwell able to pick it up. 3 Tigers grab him as he does. That's going to be a loss. Back-to-back plays with a fumble. The first one I get because of all the confusion. That one hit him in the hands and he let it go. That is a 3-yard loss. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. And Sherwood's got to punt this.
We needed that. I don't know if they will. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not saying they will. I'm saying they should.
They should. But it's been a weird night. But
we are in the, we're in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, 4th quarter. Tigers looking for a big stop, and you are right. They are not lining up to punt this ball. Sherwood looking to go for it on 4th and 9. It's going to be a snap. Rolling out to his left, trying to get to the edge. Can the Tigers say he's going to throw downfield? Is it a catch? Is it incomplete? What's the sign?
I think he got it.
They're going to give him the catch. They're going to give him the catch at the 34-yard line. Just enough for a first down right in front of the Tiger bench.
Yeah, the coaches over there sure don't think it was a catch. That's for sure.
They don't. I can't say. I can't from here tell. It was a low ball he had to go down for. Coach Seitz is not happy about it at all.
Coach Daniels had like 2 heart attacks just now. He's in shape.
So again, sometimes it's good to be home. Sherwood, new set of downs from the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Cardwell going to keep it. Running to the right side, trying to follow the guard. He picks up 2 before running into a wall of white jerseys. 10:30 to go in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company 4th quarter. Shout out to Andy and the crew. Andy always sure to throw in a Go Tigers every Friday when we talk to him.
Mooner, he's the man.
It's going to be 2nd and about 8 for Sherwood. Man, I'd like to know if that was the catch or not. Cardwell in the shotgun, where he's been all night, takes the snap. Gonna run up the middle. Fighting for a couple extra yards, but really not much of a gain.
That ball is just out there to take if we would just punch that thing out.
We're going to once again give him a real nice spot up to the 31-yard line. Wow. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6, though. So another big 3rd down here for the Tigers. The way it seems it's gone, Cardwell's either going to keep this and go up the middle, or if he does throw, you just got to look for big 87, Luke Maynard. That's been the go-to guy, and Maynard is lined up to the left side in the slot.
I'd keep it if I'm him and didn't do it on 4th down.
And looking to throw is Cardwell, going to the left side, gets it out to the flat. That's a block in the back. No call, though. Ahead, first down, going to be picked up by Sherwood.
Making the catch and running it forward. Number 11.
Yeah, that was interesting, too.
I'm so confused. New set of downs for Sherwood. We're down to 9:09 to play in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company 4th quarter. Boy, Coach Seitz is the whole coaching staff on the sideline over there walking back in unison. I don't even know what I did this time.
We have a flag against the Tigers.
What we get now?
I have a feeling this is going to go on coaching staff over there if I was a betting man.
$15-yarder.
That's just, at this point, adding injury to insult.
Well, right now, we're up by 2. We have to remember
After that penalty, it's going to make it 1st and goal for the marksman.
I can understand Coach Seitz having a problem with that. I'm telling you, it looked to me like there was a pretty blatant block in the back that did not get called.
Yeah, they're not going to blow their whistle on anything here, but we got to keep it together because your kids will feed on that stuff too.
Sherwood in the red zone threatening to score. Cardwell going to take it, running to the right side. Got a chance at the goal line. Takes contact at the 10, the 5. Still not down. Tigers rallying. Finally throw him down at the 5.
Running it forward with some backpack. Number 22, Garrett Cardwell.
Did that PA announcer just say running it forward with some backpack?
With some backpack.
I have never heard that expression in my life.
Nowalski, if you're out there, look that one up and send it to me what that means. Running with a running.
The backpack was Reese Murdoch, and he threw him down, so I don't know. All right, 2nd and 5. This has gotten a little chippy here tonight. In the 4th quarter, 8:30 to go. Close contest. Tigers lead by 2. Sherwood threatening to score on the 6-yard line. Cardwell up the middle, taking on some contact at the 4. He'll get put down at the 3.
Running forward for the marksman, number 22, Garrett Cardwell.
And whether it's first down or not, they're going to give it to him. I think.
Yeah. Well,
the ref is extremely confused over there. I'm now confused with you, sir. Okay, there's a lot going on here.
they're spotting the ball. They don't even have a chains right.
We got a timeout here.
I'm
not going to agree with your officiating comment earlier. I'm not going to. I'm sorry. I'm starting to lose my patience here.
What is happening right now? The second down marker is farther up than the first down marker.
Well, it's either got to be first or third.
First down for the marksman.
Oh, there.
Okay. Somehow it's a first down for Sherwood. This is a very, very weird game. All right, first and goal for the marksman from what I believe is the 1-yard line.
The white head is on it without a doubt. He's sprinting down there to get the call right.
I have no comment at this point. Okay, are we measuring? Oh, that's what's happening. We're measuring, but it's already first down.
I think that kind of gives it away, don't it, when they already mark it first down? And
we're going to send this one back to Secaucus for review right now. Gene Sterator with us. Gene.
First down.
Yeah, we got that. It was a first down because they changed it like a minute and a half ago. But no one said twisted tater in the last 15 minutes.
And fish.
So.
And fish. Is that still on the menu? My God.
This is so weird. Somebody is sitting at home going, what is going on in Sherwood? To answer that question, I have no idea. I do know that it's 8:06 to go in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company fourth quarter. Tigers with a 2-point lead, but Sherwood threatening 1-yard line and a new set of downs. First and goal. And no shotgun here. Oh, it is a shotgun snap directly to Cardwell, who runs in. Touchdown Sherwood as they retake the lead. 28-24. 2-point conversion coming up.
You knew that one was coming.
I'm telling you, I've never been so confused. We spent most of this game trying to figure out how much time's supposed to be on the play clock.
I don't
seen 1-yard carries get 4. I'm very confused on so many things and also concerned about the health of an official. I'm serious. Like, I worry about him. Cardwell in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to go right up the gut, runs into the line. He's tackled. I think he's short. I think the Tigers stopped him. And the officials agree. So the Tiger defense with a big stop on the 2-point conversion. 28-24 is the Sherwood lead. 8:03 to go in this Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company fourth quarter. We'll be back with more in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
H&R Block of Versailles is a family-owned and operated block advisor's office celebrating 10 years of business serving Versailles and the surrounding areas. Pamela Johnson, an enrolled agent, and her certified team are here to prepare your taxes, handle your bookkeeping and payroll, plus audits, tax notices with the IRS and the state, and problem solving and issue resolution. For more information, call the H&R Block office on Monroe Street in Versailles at 573-378-5843. 573-378-5843.
And we're back here in the fourth quarter. Just got an update. Warsaw and Buffalo. Warsaw leads Buffalo, but it's only 16-6.
Wow.
I would not have guessed that. That's with 9 to go in the third. Once again, thanks to our sideline reporter, JT Girl, filling in for us. And Richard Gray. Richard Gray is helping me name children I don't have. We've gone with Maynard thus far. Maynard. It's got a ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Tigers now find themselves trailing by 4 with 8:03 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a hopper right up the middle. Good job by the Tigers hands team to just field it and go down. Is that Dobbins?
No, that's a big Belt.
That is the third time tonight that I thought it was Dobbins and it was Belt.
I think Belt, of course, he's been told to fall down on it because that's what I tell all my kids too. But, man, you know he just wanted to take off and run with it for a little bit.
Well, good field. I still don't understand that kick. You've got the lead by 4. There's plenty of time left no matter what. I'd have put the Tigers deep and tried to make them eat up more field.
Well, if you need any more indication they don't respect you, that's another indication.
Not wrong about that, Merv. Murdoch comes in motion. Snap. It's going to be handed off to Murdoch. No, instead it goes to Shoemaker, and Sherwood's defense was there. As
now what's the flag?
That's got to be unsportsmanlike. One of the players was jumping around and waving his arm. Did the PA announcer just go, "Aw"? I've never heard that. This is so weird. Yeah, it's got to be unsportsmanlike conduct, I would think. The kid was jumping up and down, waving his arms and whatever, right in the face of Shoemaker.
Tonight, who knows?
And
no, they're going to pick it up.
I see.
We're not even going to. Okay.
Okay, let's just, all right, whatever.
There you go.
Yep, that's never mind. No comment.
Man.
Second and 12. Oh, mercy. I think the player of the game is going to go to Coach Size for keeping composure.
Oh, Lordy. God bless that man right now.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left for Bias. He's got Shoemaker to his right. Bias drops back looking to throw. He's going to throw to the right side, and a good effort to go get it. The pass just a little too far out. Trying to chase that down was X-Man, and couldn't quite get there, so it's going to bring up third and long. 7:38 to go in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company fourth quarter. Tigers find themselves trailing by 4. I don't mind the play call there. I like him going to the sideline, and I think it's still there. Pass just got to be a little more inside.
Yeah.
The Undertaker was coming out, but then found out he had other places to be. They canceled his appearance. 3rd and 12 from the 40. Bias takes the snap, steps back, fires across the middle. Pass too hot to handle between the hands of Murdoch. Falls incomplete. That will bring up 4th and long, and Tigers probably going to have to punt this.
Good Lord, Colton, you know it's 7.5 minutes. I'd say you should, but my Lord, I don't know if you get it back.
That's the problem, is the Tiger defense really has not been able to stop the run game tonight.
They could run this whole quarter out.
Yeah, that's one drive for them. Tigers huddled up. I did not see any substitutions. They may go for this.
Yeah, I think they feel like they have to.
So 4th and 12, biggest play of the game up to this point. 2 receivers split to each side. Bias in the shotgun. Shoemaker to his right. Bias drops back. A little extra pressure being brought. He's going to let it fly up the middle. He's got the man with the first down marker. That's Albrecht. He's got it.
I don't know. I want to see it first.
Yeah, we'll see the officials call. You got to give it to him. They're hesitating. Why is that one official on the sideline standing short? He's not in line with the other officials.
Well,
the one in the middle is pointing first down, guys. He's on the ball.
We're going to have a timeout for measurement.
How can you...
Oh, that side judge isn't even close.
The side judge is a yard and a half behind the marker. The guy in the middle is a yard past the first down, signaled first down, and now they're bringing out the chains to measure. I don't understand this at all. He clearly had the first down. So the chain gang coming out. Good job by Britt to get the camera angle. I'm worried the spot's going to hurt him here.
There's a lot of cycle.
And it is.
I think
they're going to rule it short.
We just got to.
That's a terrible spot.
That's terrible.
The initial mark was past the first down. I got nothing on that.
I don't even know what to say. I have nothing positive to say.
I've never seen 3 different spots, and the man with the initial spot is the one who doesn't get the say in the call.
If you're Versailles and you can't get fired up right now about this situation, man, I don't know what to tell you.
So perfectly delivered ball by Bias and a great catch by Albrecht, but a turnover on downs now at the 48-yard line. Sherwood will take over. Cardwell in the shotgun, takes snap, going right back up the middle, and he's hooked right away by the Tigers and drawn down after a very short gain. And
referee's just going to let it go right in front of him.
My goodness.
Right in front of him. Let it go.
This is getting chippy and bad. Good job by Reese to keep his composure there. So it's going to be second. All right, they're going to say he got to midfield. We're going to have to disagree on that. All right, 2nd and 8. Because half yard equals 2 yards. Cardwell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's trying to run to the left. Cuts back up the middle. Takes contact at the 49. Dives ahead to the 48. So he'll pick up about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
For the marksman was number 22, Garrett Cardwell. Hit on this stuff. Stop for the Tigers, number 52.
6:12 to go. Tigers trail by 4. Sherwood with the ball at the 48-yard line of Versailles, 3rd and 6. Tigers need a stop.
Got to get a stop. Somebody got to step up and make a play.
Need to make sure you get your first down by about 5 yards.
Yeah. So we got what? They need 6 yards, so we only got to go 3?
2.5.
Yeah.
Sherwood, 3rd and 6. Cardwell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Going to go right up the gut again. Takes contact after 1. Dives forward to
number 22,
45-yard line. He's short. That's going to bring up 4th and about 3.
Yeah, if I'm Sherwood, I don't punt.
Oh. Well, Warsaw blew that game open. It's 43-6 now.
Wow, that went quick.
Yeah. They scored fast.
Man.
All right, 4th and short here for Sherwood. A lot of the game riding on this. 5:15 to go. Tigers need a stop. Can you keep Sherwood from gaining 3? If you're Sherwood, you go right up the gut again, or do you roll out and try to throw to Big 87? Cardwell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He bobbles it. It's on the ground. He picks it back up. Under pressure. Rolling to his right. He's going to have to get rid of it. Tosses it up. It's caught and dragged out of bounds. He's going to lose a yard. Turnover on downs. The Tigers get the stop.
After that 4th down and 10, the Tigers will take.
Boy, Ty Ollison was fired up on that one as he dragged him out of bounds.
Mercy, man. We needed a play. We got one.
So 4:51 to go here in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company 4th quarter, and there is life in these Tigers.
We got to go back to what we're best at right now. For all the bad stuff that's happened, we have a chance to win this game right here.
4:51, plenty of time, trailing by 4. The Tigers looking to end this season on a high note as they could get their record over 500. 2 receivers to the right. Murdoch comes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Murdoch, running left to right.
Get
He's trying
upfield.
to use the block. Can he go north-right? He follows the block to the sideline. Crosses ahead, first down. He's going to pick up 15. Looked like they were going to stop him for a loss, and Murdoch turns it into a big gain.
Boy, he's patient. I'll tell him that. He is patient.
Serdike Yamaha, first down for Reese Murdoch. There is life in these Tigers.
Colton, we needed that play. I mean, I think that was a huge play right there alone just to get us going again.
Murdoch will drive ahead to the 40-yard line. 4:30 to go. So another thing to think about, if you eat up some clock and score here with the Tigers, this is not a squad in the the marksman that scores fast. And that's a high snap. You got to cover it. Bias back. He dives on it. I think he got it covered up, but it's going to be a big loss.
Falling on the ball for the Tigers, number 10, Fletcher Bias.
Good job by Fletcher not to try to pick it up and run. He had 2 guys on his hips and just covered it up. And that snap goes all the way back to the 49-yard line of the Tigers. So we're looking at 2nd and about 25.
My Lord, my Lord.
Once again, it goes with you don't need the big hitter to get it all back. Get 5-10 here. You can go with quick slant. You can go with the screen. You can go with whatever to pick up a chunk. Get yourself to 3rd and manageable. 3:45 to go in the game. Bias in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes the snap, takes the handoff. Instead, he's going to throw a dart down the middle. It's caught. Nice play ahead to the 40. Schofield with a big catch, and now you've got 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, now it's manageable. 2 downs, and it's manageable.
Once again, 3:25 to go. That was Coach Wilson's specialty.
Yeah, he did that. That's all Coach Wilson.
3rd and 10. So again, game clock at 3:10. I believe the Tigers do still have 3 timeouts.
Good to see we utilized the 40-second play clock this time instead of 25.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Bias. Takes the snap, drops back. He's going to go deep. And no chance of getting there, but contact by the corner. Boy, Reese trying to make a play, took a shot from the corner before the ball ever got there, but...
Oh, man, I would have just... I don't know if that's...
Yeah,
I think I'd have just tried to pick up some of that 10. And...
So now the Tigers looking at 4th and 10. Game's not on the line, but it's close.
It's close.
You do still have 3 timeouts in your back pocket, I believe. They don't show timeouts on the scoreboard, but I don't recall the Tigers calling one here in the second half.
No.
I I'm 99% certain whoever is running the PA system here had a big old bag of Skittles before the game. Two receivers spread out to each side. Bias in the shotgun, 4th and 10. Bringing blitz is Sherwood. Bias buying a little time with his feet, rolling out to his right. He's going to try to run for it. Takes contact. And he is stopped after a 3-yard gain. Sherwood going to take over at the 37-yard line. So now the Tiger defense has to come up with a stop. 2:44 to go. Tigers, once again, I believe, with 3 timeouts. So you can get the ball back here.
Or I'll have to manufacture a turnover here now.
This has been a gritty, physical game through and through. But that's what you get with this Ozarks Highland Conference.
Yeah.
So first down for Sherwood. Taking the snap. It's Cardwell. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain. He's brought down immediately. Good job by the Tiger D-line. The timeout going to be called by Versailles. I thought.
No, clock's still running.
Yeah, that's at least 5 seconds ran off there. Tigers got to be saying, hey, we want some time put back on that clock, sir. Don't worry. White Hat coming over to talk to him.
Sprinting over to get it figured out is the White Hat.
Seriously, I worry about him.
I guess that 5 seconds doesn't matter.
Oh boy, this is an interesting night. Let me tell you. And wow, nice. How'd that worked? Okay, I don't even know what to say. We're on the radio, so I'm trying to figure out what I can and can't say at the moment.
I don't know, man.
Welcome to Sherwood, where if you just yell numbers out, it might happen. That's.
I think Coach Meyer may have bought us a couple seconds there.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point. We saw Coach Tights over there managed to get time taken off earlier. We've seen Ty Ollison convince him of a false start. At this point, I just want to know what happens if you walk up to an official and y'all fumble. There's a chance they may just give you the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things I would yell if I had my chance to official.
You can't yell those on the radio, Jason. We would like to go back on the radio next week.
I enjoy working with you too much to do that, so.
I enjoy having a job too much. All right, 2nd and 9 for Sherwood at the 40-yard line. Sherwood in the shotgun as Cardwell takes the snap. He's going to try to run to the right. Tigers trying to take the edge. He gets to the 40, dances ahead to the 45, and dives for the first down. Did he get it? It looks like he did. That's going to move the chains. A timeout called by Versailles.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Why do we have 16.7 on the clock now?
I really don't know. That
play didn't take 2.5 minutes.
I'm lost.
Does anybody have a clue what's going on?
I haven't had a clue what's going on for a while now, Jason.
I mean, seriously, it was 2:40 when the play started. Now it's 16.7 seconds.
Yeah, I'm lost. Mind you, even with that first down, there's not going to be much time left, but the Tigers can potentially get the ball back.
I mean, you might get homered a little bit, but we can't get that homered now.
No, that would be impressive. Okay, now the game clock's back at 2:32.
I think we're having open tryouts for running the clock tonight, too.
Ball at midfield. And, of course, now it's going to break on me. I don't even know what I did this time. To be fair, though, I haven't really known what I did all night. Why is this not working? I am so confused about life right now. It's going to be a Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout called by the Tigers. Okay, there we go. I don't know anymore. All right, Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout taken by the Tigers. 2:32 to go in this game. New set of downs for Sherwood. The Tigers at this point have to have a stop. Plain and simple. Sherwood on first down. Cardwell in the shotgun. Gonna snap it. Trying to get to the right side. Tigers get there, but he runs past the tackler. Goes up the gut. Picks up 7. Tigers had him for a loss. He broke free. They turned it into a big game.
We are there every time, and we just can't get a hold of him. We're not squeezing it down, tightening up those lanes.
Another Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout.
Much like a Garrett Cartwheel ties an offense together, Delicious taters ties a Friday together.
We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career that includes tons of perks? Stop in today at your Jefferson City or Osage Beach IV and see the difference. They're offering extremely competitive pay, plus benefits include medical, dental, and life insurance backed by a 401k plan and bonuses. Find yourself in a career with Hy-Vee. Stop in today at your Jefferson City or Osage Beach IV or visit high-v.com for employment opportunities.
And we're back at the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in fourth quarter. The Tigers with their back against the wall, as I believe they just burned their final timeout. 2:20 to go. Second down and short for Sherwood. Basically comes down to this. If Sherwood gets a first down, the game is essentially over. Yep. If the Tigers can stop them, they can get the ball back with very little time left. Sherwood has ran the same thing tonight. It's Cardwell in the shotgun, and he's going to run it up the gut. Cardwell takes the snap. He goes up the gut, and he breaks through. That is a first down for Sherwood.
Up the middle, number 22, Garrett Cardwell.
I don't know the math on it, but Jason, that I think that's going to do.
You're going to pretty much be able to run this thing out.
So a tough break for Versailles as they make the long drive to Sherwood, and it's just been a sloppy night, Jason.
Yeah, this is not what Versailles wanted in this game. I think they have to be heavily disappointed. You know, we could sit here and, we've been griping about the officials and things like that, but we've made a million mistakes on our own. We've let one kid basically beat us all night long. One kid who just snapped the ball and rushed straight ahead. That's as basic backyard football as you can get, and we didn't stop it. So
Cardwell takes the snap on first down, going up the gut. The Tiger defense there as they stand him up at the 35-yard line.
Running for the Marksmen.
Bring up 2nd and 9 with the game clock down to 1:30. Now you're at the point, just saying, you stand him up, you're ripping at that football every chance you get.
Yeah. They just do victory every single time now.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they're not. They're going to let the play clock run all the way down here. It's down to 7 seconds as Sherwood quickly runs back to the line, trying to get set. Cardwell takes the snap, goes to the right side, trying to get to the edge. Tigers bring him down after a very short gain. He'll pick up maybe 3.
Number 22.
Yeah, you think the thing to do would be to take a knee.
That's not, well, here's the thing.
Unless you're playing, I don't know.
Now they could. I'd be surprised if they run this one as the game clock gets down under 40 seconds. With 30 seconds on the play clock, it's third down. You can take a knee. There really is no reason for the marksman to run this football other than the risk of somebody getting hurt or a fumble, and they will go into the victory formation now. They had to make sure they got the clock in position. And that is the case as the last snap is taken and the knee is taken as well. The Marksmen come back to win this one. Sherwood going to defeat Versailles 28-24. Pick up a conference win to end the regular season. The Tigers finished just below 500 on the year. The official having a talk with a player out there that I do desperately believe started with back in my day. But yeah, we can talk about that in just a few. Post-game coming up just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Your hometown lumberyard and proud high school football supporter, High Brothers Lumber. High Brothers Lumber prides itself on knowledgeable customer service, on-the-spot instruction, being family-owned and locally operated for 44 years. And at High Brothers, we have the biggest delivery fleet and nothing less than premium lumber. Let the quality be the difference that brings you the win at High Brothers Lumber, located on Old Highway 5 South. High Brothers Lumber.
Are you looking for a great place to work and call home? Our Vet is accepting qualified applicants to any of its central locations, Lynn Creek, Lori, and Ashland. Our Vet has state-of-the-art facilities, excellent customer service, and team spirit when it comes to serving its furry family members. Top salaries, custom employment packages, and executive housing available for accepted applicants. Our Vet supports continued education, benefits, and the best opportunity for a meaningful career in the Ozarks. Please deliver your resume at any location and check us out on Facebook.
Thinking of buying or selling your property? Call the local experts from RE/MAX Lifestyle, selling everything from farm to lake. The Ron Ed Edgar team is the best at selling all the different styles of properties in our diverse communities. Ron Ed, Kelly, Kim, Christina, and Tessa make it easy, guiding their clients through the process from start to finish. With the #1 real estate team to work for you today, give them a call at the office at 573-569-4388 or cell phone at 573-378-9601.
We're back with the Shed post-game show after an absolute battle as Versailles had a, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say it. They played 14 opponents at some point in time. If you know what I mean, that'll make sense to you. But a rough night tonight as the Tigers in the regular season with a loss. But Jason, the one positive spin I will put on it, all the mistakes you made, everything that happened here tonight, you got it out of the way before the postseason. And, you know, a win streak's great, but sometimes it's good to be knocked down to reality a little bit before big games come up because it makes you want to work a little harder in practice.
Yeah, you know, this was a game I was always kind of scared of because all I ever heard about Sherwood was record's not that good, they're not all that great, but they have a few big kids up front and they run straight at you. And that right there alone kind of worried me because that's not been our strong suit of playing defense against this year, and it kind of showed up tonight. Literally one kid would just take a snap and run right or left.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they might as well just told you to play. And you got to stop it. At the end of the day, we can complain about officials. We can complain about this or that. But at the end of the day, the Cardwell kid is a force to be reckoned with, and we didn't reckon with him.
And what we have learned is the Ozark Highlands Conference, Versailles' first year experiencing this new conference in football. And I don't mean this as an insult. You're playing a lot of small farm towns. They play gritty, dirty football. I don't mean that in a cheater way. I know that
exactly.
We're throwing it back to 60s and 70s in the NFL play where we're going to go right between the tackles. We are going to pound that football. We can tell you what play we're going to run, and we don't care because we don't think you can stop it. And it's fantastic. I do think this will be good for Versailles because I think give them a couple years to adjust. I think the Tigers can keep throwing the rock, and if you get to a point where you can stop the run in the middle and still air it out the way you can, boy, you could do some big things.
Well, Colt, the thing is our kids are really sad right now. They're angry. It's week 9. Go back the last few seasons, and you tell me any Tiger teams week 9 that were still even engaged in the season anymore. You know, we changed conferences. And for all you old-timers out there that are still sour about the Tri-County, you'd like this new conference because it's old school football right here. This is what you guys grew up on back in the day, and it is tough, and there is nothing easy about this conference. But it's week 9, and football still matters.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the good thing. This is the first year of this new schedule, new all this. This is just the beginning. This was a tough loss, but we're back at home next week. So move on.
I would say this locks up the fact that it will be Versailles at home next week with Cole Camp. So a rematch brewing there. Now, when they met earlier in the season, that game was at Cole Camp.
Yeah.
This time it will be at Versailles. So
be home on our turf, which will make a huge difference. We play a lot better on turf, man. I have learned that.
You talk about that old school football. I just realized every conference team they played this year not only had a fullback, they utilized a fullback.
It's a different game in this conference. It's old school. I love this stuff, man. I actually love it. But yeah, it's different, and we're going to have to adjust. This is just year 1. And what do we got? 4 wins?
Yeah.
Okay, when's the last time we had that?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Football is still relevant at the end of the season.
Yeah.
We still have a chance next week, win one at home, and actually, you know, look at this district. Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Anything can happen, man. So,
and we will work out our coverage as far as what we do next week because once again we do have the Eldon Mustangs and Versailles Tigers. We're going to look at some things, weigh some options, figure it out. But we will make it work one way or another. Basketball really right around the corner. Start working on that schedule as well.
I'm excited about that, man.
But we do at this point need to come up with Como Connect Play of the Game as well as an MVP Player of the Game. Brought to you by Vicky Vine, EXP Realty, and Jason. I got an idea. I'm thinking outside the box here.
Think about it.
Como Connect Play of the Game. What if we had 2 instead of 1?
Sure.
There are
There's no rules, is there?
I'm sports director. I'm making rules. All right. They're split in half. Hear me out. I'm thinking, for one, you got Reese Murdoch's pick six.
That was a huge one.
And then you got Ty Ollison's house call that he shed a tackle and broke for a big one as well.
Yeah, I agree.
You got anything else you want to throw in on there?
Honestly, no. That's probably the two biggest plays of the game right there.
I agree completely. And MVP player of the game, I mean, Ty, I know we've given it to Ty before, but
Ty had the ball in his hands twice tonight and had about, a 60-yard gain and a 22-yard gain.
Yeah.
And that's where I wish that boy would see that ball in his hands more. I think he's underutilized, but I'm not one to question because I'm not at practice all week. But, man, he does a lot with that thing for the few carries he gets.
I agree. You got to love the heart and the motor behind that kid. He gives it his all out there. I think any coach would want to have a field full of Ties any day of the week.
I don't think you can pick wrong on that deal, man. I think that's pretty much you nailed it.
Well, it was a tough night for the Tigers, but nonetheless another close contest for Versailles. And that's a wrap on the regular season, folks. From now on, the rules are simple. Every game after this, if you win, you get to play another. If you lose, it's time to get ready for basketball. So, Jason, you ready for postseason?
I'm ready, man. I love this stuff. This is the best time of year.
All right, we got Mizzou football on the radio tomorrow. Pregame at 12. Mark, you can jump in right now and tell me. I think you can mic on with us. What time's pregame? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, 12:30 pregame, 2:30 kickoff. Thank you to the voice in the back of my head, Mark. Appreciate you. And then the Chiefs play 3:25 as they host the San Diego LA Chargers. And Justin Herbert and that squad coming off a loss to the Cowboys. So hopefully both of our teams, Mizzou and Kansas City, can get a win. Jason, any final thoughts tonight?
Yeah, I want to say good luck to the Lady Tigers volleyball team tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. It's a Morgan County showdown with Stover for a district title, and that gym will be packed and rocking. So good luck to all those girls.
And I have to counter that by saying in the same breath, also good luck to Stover Lady Bulldogs
good luck
tomorrow
to the Stover
night.
Bulldogs too. I love both schools, man. They're a great place.
It's one of those that, like I said, I'm from Stover, got a lot of pride, but I love what the Versailles girls are doing. It's one of those where I don't want to sound like that guy, but I hope it's going to be the great game that I know it's going to be.
It's going to be a wonderful game. The players all know each other. The families all know each other. I love both schools. They've both been great to me in my life. I still bleed black and gold. So, but good luck to both.
Go on out and support those girls. Pack the gym. It's a 12 o'clock game, district title on the line. It's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a fun one, people, if you get out there.
All right, Jason, we got a long drive home, so we better get on it. But we will be back next week with district coverage. We'll let you know throughout the week who we will be covering. For Mark back at the studio, for Britt on the camera, he's Jason. I'm Colton. This has been another presentation of